Hello! Hello, I'm here! I've arrived! Oh, thanks for the follow, Glorious Bowser. Perfect timing for that kind of name. Yeah, thanks for the follow. Oh, cool. Thanks for coming by. I think I have everything. I better have everything. What am I forgetting? My headphones, I have my water. I think I'm good. Yeah, I think I'm good. All right. Then in that case, hello and welcome to the stream. My name is Miha and today we are continuing on our D&D campaign, Ballads of a Lost Empire. This is episode 24, No Rest for the Wicked. And that's Rest spelled with an RH instead of just an R. Because that's the name of, I think, of where we're going. But yeah, this is the 24th episode. We got... I guess the main crew now. Kyle's not with us, so I'm pretty sure he didn't say anything at this point. I just learned to take that as a no, even though it's not a no. He just says nothing. But yeah, yeah, we are doing that. D&D's kind of engulfed my life recently. I've been watching a bunch of D&D campaigns. Not a bunch, but I've been like binge watching like what was it? Dimension 20's Fantasy High. Finished the whole first season. I'm currently 3 or 4 episodes into the second season, the one that's like live. It was like something on the Celestine Sea, something like that. That was the last episode I'm on. Corridor Digital started their own D&D show, and I watched the first episode of that. And I've just been looking into so much D&D stuff. It's honestly bad. I've procrastinated on work for D&D, so I know this is going to be a problem for me, but oh well. The ADD is too strong for me to fight against that. But yeah. We're all here. We're all ready to go. We leveled up last time, so let's see what new stuff will come our way today. Other than that, I think we're good to jump right in. Let me join the call real quick.
Oh, that's a very good movie.
That's a good idea.
I should watch that.
And
Well, we could do Tintin, Akira double feature.
You mean like non-Ghibli anime?
I have arrived.
well, things that can like preface me so that I can have a deeper understanding of what's going on
Of what?
Marathon.
in Ghibli movies.
Oh, that's pretty movie.
I don't know if there's any prerequisites we need to watch. There's like other great anime out there.
Yeah.
Satoshi Kon, he only made like 4 movies. We do a marathon with him.
We should. The next marathon has to be Fantastic Beasts. There's no way.
Yeah.
Why?
Look, Samir's coming over. We can't have him come over just to subject him to Fantastic Beasts.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. What if we do good movies and then Batman and Robin?
Okay.
We could.
Not sure I feel about this.
Oh, Milad, your mini is coming on Thursday.
Ooh,
What if we just do
thank
the
you.
Of course.
I think we should just do the 4
let me make
Satoshi Kon
sure.
movies.
Is that good? Oh, I can't full screen, right? Okay, so we'll do that. And then that.
What are we thinking Sunday? Because I'm gonna be there Saturday late afternoon till like
Perfect.
Tuesday morning.
Oh yeah, I think Sunday is when we usually do it. So
Okay.
Yarp.
Yeah. Hello. I've arrived. Chat is here. We are streaming.
Welcome.
Yeah. We're all here.
I just purchased my ticket to JPEG Mafia on Friday.
Nice. Nice.
Twitch. And I'm going with Kyle, so I'm gonna force him
Nice.
into the pit at some point.
Nice. And, just so we know, just for the stream archive, can we all just reveal our addresses?
Hello.
Reveal our what's?
Our addresses?
Our home addresses, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh
Canada.
yeah, it's
I'll go first. It's 2600 Pennsylvania Avenue.
God damn it, I forgot about this bit.
What?
Oh, that's yeah.
The one where he just always he puts his address down as the White House. Oh.
Mine is
Alright.
just Drury Lane.
No, there is a 2600 Pennsylvania Avenue in Riverside.
I was thinking of Pennsylvania. Oh wow.
This is true. It's not where I live, but that's actually true.
That's pretty funny.
God damn. I'm trying to... Is this working?
Oh, Donkey's playing the Nickelodeon All Stars fighting game.
I was
Yeah.
playing that earlier. That game
Hey,
is
Rush.
extremely jank and also extremely fun. Cat Dog is broken.
That's
Do you own it? Did you get it?
No, but Matt has it and we were playing. Cat
Oh,
Dog is
God.
insane.
Cat Dog is
Cat Dog.
insane.
This is
Words you
deeply
never thought
weird.
you would
Wait,
hear.
what is this? The
Cat
Nickelodeon
Dog
fighting
is,
game?
Yeah, the
Uh-huh.
Nickelodeon was it All
Like,
Star Brawl?
It is
Yeah.
insane.
It's
Does it
their
have-
version of Smash Bros.
Does it have both avatars?
Yeah, it
Yeah,
has
I-
Korra and Aang.
Ooh.
Really?
It also has Invader Zim.
Yeah, but
And it
I
has Oobla or whatever.
it's got
Oobla.
Nigel from
Yeah,
the
Nigel
Wild
Thornberry.
Thornberrys.
Nigel Thornberry.
Has
I
best,
feel like I'd be
really
more. I feel like I'd be more interested.
And has shine.
What
Oh,
is
yeah,
going
there's
on
Who?
in your background, Ricky?
That's why I'm muting.
Where are you?
He's at like a party or something.
I'm just at my friend's house.
Ah, nice.
Oh wow! All right. You okay to play?
Yeah,
Exactly. It's good time.
All right, fine. By the way, Ricky, we leveled up. What class did you put that into? That level into?
Paladin.
Put it into Paladin.
Yeah, Paladin. No more Warlock.
Mhm,
All right, I just gotta adjust it so it's right.
mhm.
All right, so I'll do the recap while you're doing that.
Sure.
Okay. Last time on Ballads of a Lost Empire, the Astral Masters prepared the town of Drellin's Ferry for the incoming cult forces before being absolutely decimated and running for their lives.
We read for our lives, so we weren't decimated. I don't think we
I would
really
say-
fought them.
We just dipped out.
Yeah, that's
so.
true.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
we
saw
just
them
sort of
like
we
should
just
have
sort of
ran away.
It's like
Yeah, we
Straight
all
up dip.
use straight up dip.
Yeah.
And then we decided to regroup all the forces around, what was it, like the central area called?
Brindle.
Brindol, that's right.
Blondare.
Which begins with the journey north to Rest.
Brindle.
Not to like take a rest, but to go
Yeah.
to a place called Rest.
Correct.
Speaking of rest, did we take a long rest?
I will say
Uh,
that before, so we'll open the session. You have been traveling with the refugees from Drellin's Ferry for a couple of days. You will have your long rest.
Do we have a full rest since it's been a couple days?
we're
No, you
traveling.
haven't been in like a bed. You're like traveling. So
Okay.
long rest though.
Okay.
I'll just assume you guys have gotten back to your full hit points. You'll have had a couple of rests.
Yeah.
On the way to Terrelton.
Oh, that was a recap, by the way.
Hmm?
That's pretty much all that happened. That was it for the recap. That's pretty much all. that happened.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Should we
there
do
was
our
a-
intros too?
oh yeah.
Yeah.
This is my favorite part because I can do this.
Yeah, you can point at stuff and it has meaning.
Yes.
Then Japney, since you were the top one, can you
Yes.
shall you go first?
These are kind of unnecessary now because we have this screen, but I'm Japneet. We'll be playing Timothy Q. Barnum, Loxodon Creation Bard, as you can see, and we're now level 7.
Yeah.
Right. Or
Yeah.
It's this
It's
way,
that
right?
way. Yeah, you're doing it. Yeah.
this way?
Yeah,
This
yeah,
way?
yeah. No, first one.
This way.
Thanks, Japney.
Yeah. You gotta
Oh,
hand
you
the
Samir.
mic over. Yeah, there you go. No, Samir, other
Thanks,
way.
Is it this way?
It's just completely wrong way.
Is it
Because
this way?
it's mirrored for like
Oh,
Yeah.
so it's
Okay,
weird.
we'll try that again.
Yeah, if you
Over
look
you,
on
Samir.
stream, there we go. Just, it's
All right,
like
I'm Samir. I'll be playing Lieutenant Zach
Oh.
Dorkar, the Gith Yankee swashbuckling rogue. Now handed over to Milad.
all right. Go down and I'll like yeah. Thanks, Samir. I'm Milad Solari. I'm the one streaming this. I am playing Creed Isla. Hang on, I have an actual mic to hold. I'm playing Creed Isla, who is a
This is the
Minotaur.
worst bit.
He's a wild magic barbarian. Yeah. And then hand it off to Ricky into the void. Ah, it's cold. Ah.
I'm Ricky, and I'm going to be playing Petra, the Sea Elf Paladin Hexblade Warlock.
Yeah.
Or you could also refer to him by his title, Ocean Master.
All right. Here, give me back the mic. I'll give it to Wilson. I'll
Why
give
is
it to
Ocean
Wilson.
Master not on the thing? In fact, that's the most important piece of information. That should be first.
All right. I'm gonna grab that back. And all right, now I'm handing it to Wilson. There you go.
And I'm
right.
going to be
It was
playing.
warm there.
Oh boy, yeah, this is the warmer. I'm the other color void,
Yeah.
and yeah, I'm going to be playing the things that are probably going to get killed this session, and the things that are probably going to survive.
The
Nice.
other void.
Or kill us.
We don't talk about that one.
We'll see. If you guys didn't die to that previous encounter, then
Which we didn't.
you it was
Well,
close. That was a close one.
I
For
got-
me.
We
I-
kinda close sometimes.
I
the
did my
Timothy
best.
maneuver can't be used all the time, so you never know.
I don't think I took.
Did I?
I don't remember if I took any damage.
You didn't. I
Yeah, but
got.
Milan almost died.
I'm decent at like what is it? Self-preservation. I've got treats.
No, you're more than decent. That's what barbarians are made
Yeah,
for.
well, like
We're so
aside from my
rounded.
barbarian stuff, I've got like I just eat a bunch of treats in the middle of combat just so I won't die as quickly.
All right.
Oh.
So,
Alright.
as we open on the session, the party has been traveling along with the refugees from Rhest for a couple of days. The sounds of
Rest.
the refugees of Drellin's Ferry, rather. Sorry.
Yeah.
Refugees from Drellin's Ferry for a few days. And it's been a long and lonesome journey. The people of Drellin's Ferry are understandably quite upset. Many of them are afraid. There's that monotony of the creaking wagon wheels and the breath of horses and cry of children. Don't understand what's going on. You, about 3 days into your journey, you're trudging along a road a little before sunset. You've been hearing rumors that people have been seeing raiders nearby. And so as you move up, you've moved up to the front to stand guard a little bit better. Keep an advance party, checking for danger. And it's a little before sunset. The temperature hasn't grown much cooler. It promises to be a hot and sultry night. You top a small rise, and to your surprise, you see a group of hobgoblins. They also seem surprised to see you. And we're going to open the session. I need you all to roll initiative.
All right.
Alright.
Already killing. Hell yeah, that's what I like.
Oh, here I go killing again.
This is
before this
perfect.
happens,
Where are
I'm
we?
composing
Here.
a song about our defeat of Drellin's Ferry. Just for the
Yeah.
record.
Oh, if I remember correctly, my feral instinct gives me advantage on initiative now, right?
I believe you are correct.
Additionally, if you're that you have advantage on initiative rolls. Nice. I just press it twice then.
Mm-hmm. Whichever one's higher.
But
Nothing different.
yeah. Alright.
Same rolls.
Okay, hell yeah. Also,
Nice.
cannot get scared because of that instinct. Or I can't be surprised, my bad.
So this isn't a surprise situation.
Yeah,
you guys both
yeah.
surprised each other.
We just came around a tree and saw each other like, oh.
Yeah, neither of you had any idea that the other was there.
Oh.
I have a couple of different. Boom.
What other stuff affects your initiative?
Oh wait, did I do that wrong? I
There's
think
a
I did that
rogue
wrong.
one. There's a feat.
Yeah. I know the alert feat, like, adds to your initiative.
Do I have
Plus-
all of their initiatives? I don't
Yeah.
actually know. We'll find out after the break.
After the break.
+5. Alert
These
feat adds
messages.
+5. Yes, Samir, you should take the alert feat. You'll have a plus 12 to your initiative.
Oh, what the fuck is
Holy
this?
crap! Really?
Yeah.
What?
If you take the alert
What?
feat,
Woohoo.
Hang on.
What was the
else?
question?
there's no question. I was just saying if
Oh no, I thought Milad had a question.
Oh,
everyone
it was
can put on their
weird.
appropriate battle music if you'd like.
Rip to-
In their background because I haven't fixed we haven't added the
Yeah, we ain't got no.
What?
no bot
No
anymore.
Fred Boat here.
They're
dun, dun, dun,
didn't YouTube like make their
dun,
own
dun,
bot
dun.
for
It's bad.
Discord? Is it
It's not
bad? I
Is
assume
it out
so.
already?
Yeah, I don't think it's in beta. I tried it out on like the official like Discord experiment server that they use for that kind of thing. And it's like it's basically screen sharing, but
Go for.
Yeah,
like
how would that work if
nothing
you have like
different.
premium? Like, would you just not have ads?
I don't know. I didn't get ads when I was testing it, so I think maybe I have premium. So if that's how it works, then we're good there.
We should just queue up a bunch of videos that we don't want to watch
It's
for
kind of
ads.
broken.
All right.
So wow.
Oh wow, 4 people got 16
Well,
on the initiative roll. Jesus. All right. Are we? Has
Okay,
combat started?
So yes, as you guys turn the corner, you both kind of have run. I picture it kind of like if imagine there's no Han Solo in the chasing scene where they like turn the corner like and so Crete, you react first.
So I'm gonna move up to the Minotaur, and
Do you have enough speed to get to the Minotaur?
I do now because of this. I'm
Oh
gonna
my
rage. Once I like reach the limit, which is here, so I'm gonna rage here. So then that also does my wild search.
Oh, actually, just kidding. I have not made a mistake.
Back on my feet, just a man.
And then it's a D8. I just.
D8.
Alright.
So many times.
And then that has a 5. Whenever a creature hits you with an attack roll before your rage ends, that creature takes 1d6 force damage as magic lashes out in retribution. I think that's the last one I haven't done yet.
I think that's true, yeah.
I think that I've done every other one. Okay, so basically anybody that hurts me gets a d6 of force damage.
Nice.
And then because of that, my instinctive pounce gives me an additional 20 feet to move. I'm
You're
up.
just gonna move right up to him. Okay.
Yeah, I see that Minotaur and I'm immediately pissed. I'm reminded of our failure at Drellin's Ferry. So I'm going in to murder him. And I run up to him and I say in Minotaur, "Fuck you!" And then I attack him.
I was about to be really. There's gonna be something deep there.
No.
No. Are you reckless or no?
That first one, or not that first one doesn't hit. Yeah, I'll do reckless. They'll get hurt if they hit me
Those
anyways.
both hit then.
Yeah. Okay. So then.
So that's 10.
10 plus
10 plus
17, so that's 27 damage.
27. Damn it. Oh my god. Comes in and fuck you. The Minotaur just kind of raises his axe and you just smash it like you hit the axe so hard that it pushes it back into his body with a force he wasn't expected. You leave like a big gash in his chest before he can kind of shrug it back off.
Sorry, I couldn't come up with anything clever. But fuck you anyways.
Or your force damage as well.
That's
No,
when
it's
they
only if he
attack
gets
me.
hit.
Ah.
Okay. Is that
That's
your
my turn. Yeah.
Awesome. 1, 2, 3.
Oh god, 5 of them go next.
A lot of them go.
Jesus Christ.
I'm just gonna put Lieutenant Zach going last because it's the easiest for me, so I can just run them all at the same time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that's the captain. So the one that seems to be the captain, he's got kind of a mark of Minos. You can see even he has little tiny horns growing out from his head. He's gonna run up to you, and then with advantage, he is going to attack with his. Let's see. Yeah, I guess that works. He's gonna use his greatsword, but he's going to attack with you see him making these big arcing swings as if he's like trying to put the full weight of his sword into each blow. And he's going to attack twice at advantage against you. 15.
Miss it. Both misses.
Both miss. Okay.
Sucks.
You're able to dodge because he's swinging so widely. You're able to dodge out of the way as he takes his 2 swings.
After he does those swings, I tell him, "You're a captain."
Well, I mean, look at the damage.
Nothing
4,
to
and then
me.
1, 2, 3 of the hobgoblins are gonna make their attacks. I'm just gonna say it's these 3 over here because fuck it.
Yeah.
And they're all going to take their turn, and they're gonna make attacks against Crete because he's charged in with their longbows. 2,
Alright.
3.
They also have advantage because I reckless attacked.
Ooh, that's
The
correct.
19 is the only one that hits.
Okay. And that's going to take that. You're going to do that additional 2d6 from the. So that's 4 plus 2d6. Ooh, so that's
8 in
8
total.
points of damage. Yep.
As
one of them you kind of are managing to deflect the other arrows, but this one kind of sinks right into your shoulder, like right under your clavicle. You're like, ugh.
Also, my thing doesn't say it needs to be a melee attack. It just says an attack roll. So does my magic hurt the archer?
I can't believe I
Post the text again.
It says whenever a creature hits you with an
you-
attack roll before your rage ends, that creature takes 1d6 force
Yeah.
damage.
Yeah.
I guess so. It doesn't say a range, so I guess it takes the damage. So roll a d6 for me.
Nice.
I'll make that the middle one.
All right, 4. And I took 8. All right.
Okay. -4.
I like to imagine like the arrow shooting you, and then it like kind of embeds itself in a way that like when you like push against something that's flexible, like makes that wood, and then it just bounces back and pings in.
Yeah, I was thinking the energy like traces back on the path that the arrow went on to the archer.
Yeah, you see the arrows arc across, and you see just one bolt of energy just fly back towards him. And then the Minotaur is also going to attack. He is going to hit you with a great axe, and then a gore.
Misses. Oh, that one hits.
All right.
Does
For 10 points divided by 2, so it's 5.
all right, another d6 for him.
Oh,
5.
takes 5 damage. Very nice.
5.
That's so crazy. It
I
doesn't even
like-
take a reaction, man.
Yeah, it's great. It's just literally it says attack roll, so I guess if somebody fireballs me, that doesn't count.
Oh yeah, that doesn't count. Attack rolls.
Yeah.
Still.
And
That's so
then with
good,
that, Lieutenant Zach, you're up. What are you doing?
You're raging, right, Crete?
I am raging.
Okay, I don't want to go there. So, I'm gonna.
I turn back.
He doesn't do the berserk thing anymore, but
Yeah.
your character might not trust him still.
Yeah. I turn around to you and I say, I got this. I like raise my axe just a little bit after what
Whoa.
happened.
I'm gonna
my
raise.
axe.
I'm gonna raise my sword a little bit in
axe.
response and turn the other way, and I'm gonna shoot this guy right here.
Do it. Are you steady aim?
Yes, so I get sneak attack.
Nice.
Boom! You looking for this?
Every
Ooh.
time. Nice.
Before he's like not, he doesn't even
Nice.
see you yet. You've kind of
24.
like just drawn your bow. He's still focused on the shot, and as you steady aim, you just see this. You hear like a punk as the arrow punches right through the armor and kills him.
Oh.
Cracks to the
Nice.
ground, dead.
Whoa. Nice.
Very nice. And you can't
Oh.
move from that, so you are
That was hot.
done. So
Well,
I'll
that's hot.
do. Where I am missing a hobgoblin. Thought so. Thought I was. That one. I'm missing this one. Haha. Thought so. We'll just have it go next time. So we were on.
I mean, if it's gonna attack me, you can just have it do it. It's fine. I don't mind being ganged up on.
That's why
Yeah.
barbarians exist.
Yeah.
To get ganged up on. Yep.
They're the distraction.
Yes.
They're the ones that take the brunt of the impact.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
They're the
I'm gonna
masochists.
have Timothy.
They're so
You're up.
mad that they just murder. It's Olaf R.
What's that?
Timothy, you're up.
Okay, cool. Let's see. How about we animate one of these here trees?
It speaks for the trees.
I speak for the trees.
I think the trees would be larger than large size, unfortunately.
Okay.
So maybe you could get away. Yeah, because
What's
large size is
this
10 by
here?
10.
What's this here?
It's
Maybe
like it's like a flowering plant. It's like a bush.
Can I animate the bush?
Boosh.
Yeah, you can animate the bush.
George W.
You just animate this particularly. So you see this particularly large bush,
Oh my God.
and then lift up out of the ground. There's like dirt falling off of the roots.
Actually, how is the Minotaur looking? Like relative?
It's taken. I mean, it's not like super bad, but it's
Okay.
taken some solid damage.
Okay. I don't have great spells for this situation. Could heat metal one of them. I think I will just cast Bane on this here Minotaur.
It's up to 3 targets, I believe, for Bane.
Oh, is it up to? Oh, that's correct.
It's
Yeah.
like reverse bless, right?
Yeah.
So who are you
I'll
baning?
do it on this one, and then the captain. So is
Mhm.
this one, right?
Yeah.
And then let's do.
And what's the range on that, just to make
That's what
sure?
I'm looking.
If memory serves, it's either 30 or 60.
Oh, it is 30, so I'll have to move closer.
So you'll
but
have to move closer,
within
yeah.
range. Okay, in that case, if I go there, is that enough? That is enough. Okay, so I'm gonna go like here,
Okay.
and I'm gonna bane this Minotaur, this captain, and oh, actually, if I go there,
And it's what kind of save?
I can get this
Charisma, right?
goblin. Yep.
Okay.
Fail.
Fail. Captain.
Fail.
Fails. And then this one you said?
Yep.
Okay. Fails.
Fail.
So they are all baned. All right.
And then I am going to use my bonus action to give an inspiration to Creed.
And that is concentration,
you.
correct?
That is concentration, yes.
Okay, I'm gonna put a little thing for your concentration. Right. I'm gonna just for the sake of fun, I'm gonna switch these 2 tokens. It's not gonna affect the combat. He's gonna be that. He's gonna be that, just for the sake of ease in this combat. So he's gonna move up and around and attacking at advantage. He is gonna make a longsword attack, one hand.
No.
And he's gonna miss.
Yep.
And I'm just for the sake of ease, I'm gonna have the other hobgoblin go as well. And he's just going to draw his longbow, and seeing that you cast a spell on him, he's going to take a longbow shot at Timothy, and this is going to subtract a d4.
That's gonna hit anyway.
Okay.
Yeah.
So for an
Jesus.
18, even with the,
Yeah,
he kind of
mm,
shakes it
get
off,
some
but
music.
you're going to take 4 points of piercing damage, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw for your
Okay,
concentration.
what is it? 10 plus damage, is that right?
Well, it's 10 or half the damage you took, whichever is higher.
Okay. I save.
Okay, so he saves.
Oh,
You
that
get
gets
Jack of all
trades on
trades
that.
on that? Oh,
Nice.
God.
It's
Bards
nobility
are so
check.
broken, man.
Jack of all
Yeah.
trades is deceptively good.
You get it on everything. Like, too many things.
Any ability check you're not proficient in.
Yeah. Oh, it should be a saving throw, but that doesn't matter. You would have saved anyway.
Oh, that's right.
It doesn't
Yeah.
matter. You save anyways.
I don't get Jack of all trades, but
So you get
Saving.
even if you take away the +1, it still saves.
All right,
With that,
chat.
Petra,
We're
you're
listening
up.
to
What are you doing?
some synthwave, copyright-free
Seeing my
synthwaves
comrades in danger, I'm
again.
gonna run up here.
Thanks,
and
Wipeout
I'm gonna
Audio.
Pew, Captain.
Okay, Captain.
Actually,
right here.
I'm gonna hex him first.
Okay. So is
and
there a
then,
save on that? No, right?
No, I choose something that they have to. They
Okay,
have
but-
like
But
Whatever.
there is no save to not get hexed. Yeah.
no.
nope.
All right. So he is hexed.
Yeah, and then I'll do
In case anybody wants to see the
strength,
music.
Okay, you hex his strength. Cool.
and then I'll pew him twice.
Pew pew.
Nice.
Okay. The
One.
first one
Plus three.
hits.
Why does it always break? My charisma is +4.
So that's
Fuck.
5 plus. I'll just take that 5 from the hex roll. She takes
Okay.
10 points of damage.
Okay.
You kind of line up your shot. You kind of line up the sword, and it cracks 2 bolts out.
Almost
He
forgot the
manages to
candle.
dodge the second one, but the first one catches him right in the shoulder, and he kind of spins. Ugh.
Excellent. I'm gonna like smirk towards what's his face because I haven't noticed the bush yet.
The
Oh,
I'm
bush.
boy.
gonna like, smirk at Timothy.
Oh, did you animate it or no?
No.
Okay.
Oh,
did
okay,
not.
then never mind.
No, I
Okay.
used
I'm not
it.
gonna do that.
Okay.
Hex, but not the hex thing.
And then with that, Crete, you are up. You are pretty surrounded now.
Alright. I'm going to eat a treat. Get me some temp hit points.
Okay.
And then wow. I gotta revolve it. I will stay in this dog pile because I am dumb. And then I'm just gonna continue going at the Minotaur. The sight of him is just like it's irking me. It's annoying to see that like they're making more of me basically. And I don't like it. I don't like it's like an evil version of me. And then I go bop bop.
The
That
first one hits. Yeah.
first one hits, yeah.
You
So
do
then
have an
that's
inspiration.
ooh, do I want to use is it a D8 right now or is it D6?
D8.
It's
Yep.
a D8.
Ooh. Should I save it? It's only 9 damage. I won't use it.
Okay.
That's kind of a cheat way of telling if you want to use it. If you see the damage, you're like, it's not good enough.
All right. So it takes the 16.
Yeah, take 16. My second one misses.
Second one misses. Yep. You cleave
That's
it
my
again
turn.
across the chest, and it reaches up and it holds the second one right on its horns, and it kind of snarls at you.
All right.
Calls
I-
you- Go ahead.
Oh no! What was he gonna call me?
He leans and he says, "Traitor" in Minotaur.
I spit on him.
It kind of shakes its head. Is that your turn?
That's my turn.
Okay. This hobgoblin is gonna draw its longbow. Gonna run over here. It's gonna make an attack against Crete. 22 hits
Hits.
plus
You know,
martial advantage.
so then that's 8 or
That's four total.
4. Oh, 4 total. Got it.
4 with the reduction. And it
also-
takes a d6.
4.
That doesn't take a reaction. That's so wild, man.
Yeah.
It just does it.
I mean, I gotta roll for it to get it first, but yeah, aside from that, it's good.
All right, these two hobgoblins on the other side are
Four.
both going to pick their pot shots at you as well,
1, 2, 3,
and those are both going to
4.
miss.
Nice.
I'm rolling bad.
The Minotaur with advantage. Great Axe.
22 hits.
22 hits.
He is baned if that's
22 hits.
What's your armor class, Milan?
17, but as a reaction, I can bump it up to 19.
So that could make a difference.
For one attack?
Yeah. Which one? I want to assume the gore does.
Is it the rest of your turn? or is it-
Okay, so the only one that it would, so you can block either one of them with the Bane. So the Bane reduces the first one to 18, the second one to 19.
Wait, is it for one attack or is it the rest?
It's
of
only
your turn?
one attack against one attack. So you can bump it. Actually, the only one you could block would be the Great Axe, I think.
Wait,
so
so
would you like to? Are you gonna?
did it lose 7 to its roll? What's the
It lost
2d4?
It lost 4 to
and
the first one, and then
Oh.
3 to the second one.
Oh, I get it. Okay, then yeah, for the Great Axe as a reaction, I'll bump up my AC to block that one. So I'll take the gore.
Okay, yeah, you like with supernatural speed, you feel the axe kind of lift up to block the Great Axe, but as it kind of surprises you with its magic, you're like, oh shit, and it just gores you right in the stomach. Taking 10
5.
piercing damage.
5, and then it also takes d6.
Go for it. 5 points of damage. Oh my goodness. That's so much. And then the captain,
Also take 5.
at advantage, is going to use
5.
his Great Weapon Master sword again. And attack twice.
Miss it.
17? The
Both of
17
those-
hits, right?
17 hits, but then the Bane.
Bane,
will-
so it's gonna
Ooh,
miss.
he is baned. That's right.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
so
yeah,
they
it
both
fails.
miss.
Bane gang.
Bane
Is
game.
very good.
Yes.
And then with that, Lieutenant Zach, you're up. What are you doing?
Going so far away. I think I'm gonna move closer.
Victor has defeated you.
I was
We're actually-
wondering what would break first.
We're watching the Dark
Yo.
Knight trilogy right
Tell
now.
me
And then
your thing.
Batman and Robin. Is that what we're gonna do?
Bane.
Batman begins, and then Batman ends.
We watch every movie that has Bane in it, which I think is just 2.
It's Batman, Batman and Robin, and then the Dark Knight Rises.
Yeah.
Could I
But he
shoot?
doesn't talk in Batman and Robin. He's just
Can
a
you shoot
monster.
what?
Can I
He
shoot
says
this guy from where I am, or do I have to
Bane.
move? I think this is like.
I'll say he's in cover from you, probably.
Okay, then.
So
I will.
actually, the trunk of the tree would be like here, so I think you could hit him.
Okay, I'm gonna steady aim. This dick.
How about this? Make a perception check for me
Uh,
and see. We'll find out from there.
what?
No.
What?
Yeah, he's like
There's
pretty
been a
much
lot of
what-
those. Roll 20.
Yeah,
they
that
keep-
happens
they keep
too
tracking the
often.
rolls.
Are you
They keep
tracking the
tracking
rolls
the
again or
rolls.
no?
Not tonight, no, because
Okay.
we got
Okay.
fall break coming up. tired.
Yeah. So I mean, you can't quite see him.
I'll
It's like
move.
there's like a bunch of trees and foliage blocking your sight from there.
I should.
Um,
I'm gonna post those to your server, Milad.
The stat rolls? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's really
Please
fun.
do.
I love how few. I think it's really funny how few 19s there
There's
were.
a trend.
I know.
Both of them, like they're
I-
actually very similar.
I've noticed this with like a lot of stuff that does like top 5 or top 10 things. 2s are always like underrated, but also like when it gets up to 20, 19s are the ones that don't get used much.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's
just
so
weird.
weird.
2s and 19s
Yeah.
just aren't respected.
Yeah. So yeah,
Alright.
who are you shooting now, Samir?
This guy, I moved 30 feet.
Okay,
so
yeah, you should be able
now.
to see him now. You wouldn't get sneak
Right.
attack though, because you would be
Yeah.
able to steady aim.
That's fine. Boom.
That does not hit. Actually,
What?
let me check.
What?
Because he wouldn't have his shield out, so that would actually hit. But they have high armor class. They're wearing armor. They're all
What's
wearing
their armor class?
Hmm?
What's their armor class?
With a shield, it's 17.
Oh, geez.
So yeah, they're wearing
Wow.
they wear like good armor. They're not like goblins where they like have no armor or anything.
Mm.
So yeah, you step up and you you did roll like an 8, so
hmm
kind of it does hit him because
Yeah.
he doesn't have a shield out because he has his longbow. But Yeah, he's still standing. He's kind of wobbles a little bit, but he's still standing.
Nice. I don't think I have anything else.
Does anyone does anyone speak Goblin in the group? No, right?
No. Jor.
Jor's not in the group.
Oh, is he
Jor's
dead?
probably
Flashes
dead.
Jor like plunging his dagger into a hobgoblin's throat from behind, and then flashes back. He's got his war paint on like Rambo.
He does a
He
line
kinda,
of
like-
coke.
This kill count.
Does a line of coke. Yeah.
He kind of looks up like, I said my name.
You hear them say, you hear the group say this hobgoblin say something in Goblin, like call out to the group. And who has the highest passive insight in the group?
I think it's
Who has the highest
Timothy?
insight score?
Probably.
insight.
Yeah. What's your insight?
+6.
+6?
Uh,
So that's like a 16 passive insight.
Yeah.
You detect like a note of worry in his voice.
Huh. Yeah, you bet I do.
And with that, do you have a bonus action you want to take, Samir, or are you gonna stay put there?
No, I'm good.
Timothy, you're up.
All right. So what's this here? Is it like a giant eggplant?
I picture it more like, sure, I'll say that there's like one big, just for fun. It's not like enormous, but it's like the size of like, I mean, it's big for an eggplant, but
I'm gonna animate that eggplant.
it's about the size of a like regular sized watermelon.
Yeah, I'm gonna animate that eggplant.
Okay, you animate the eggplant.
And get my dancing item on here.
I imagine that it just like sprouts arms, legs, and like a hat, like a top hat with a cane and a bow tie.
And it'll be
Okay, good, it's not phallic.
medium. It'll be medium size, I
Yeah.
think. Because
I imagine it like it like rises up until it gets like faces some tension from being like tied down, and then just kind of like rapidly twists so it can like remove off and starts floating up, and then I'm gonna command it with my bonus action to fly in and attack the captain at advantage because it's flanking.
Mhm.
Uh,
An eggplant kicks the shit out of the captain.
Fucking love.
18.
18, it hits.
Excellent news. For 7. Oh, plus proficiency bonus, so 10 damage.
Nice.
And as part of commanding my animated item, I can give someone Bardic Inspiration. So I'll give it over to Zach. No, let's go to Petra. I'm gonna give
Okay.
Petra Bardic Inspiration. As it like smacks yeah, like as it like smacks the captain, it like sort of leaks a little bit of the juice inside it, and it's like an image of Petra just blasting this captain that floats in the air for just a second and glows before it disappears.
It's like a hologram.
Yeah.
Eggplant juice.
God, I love
This is-
leveling up.
Yeah. That's great.
All right. So yeah, this eggplant floats up and the captain kind of turns. He like looks. He's like, "Who's behind?" Wait, he like does a double take. Like, what the fuck? It's an eggplant.
I imagine it's
um,
like the same style of character like in Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs. Like you know the leak in the boat.
Oh no.
Oh no.
It's just that, but an eggplant here. I'll pull it
Okay,
up.
this hobgoblin
I
is
get
gonna
the
make an
joke.
attack against
No, I get the joke.
All I can remember from that sequence is the chicken man.
15 misses.
Chicken.
This one, seeing the Bane, is gonna take steps over. He knows that you cast a spell, so he's gonna shoot a longbow at you, Timothy. 14.
He's baned, right?
He is baned.
That's exactly my armor class. It's gonna miss.
Okay,
Oh, nice.
so he misses with a
I
13.
grab it
Oh.
with my trunk.
Hey, that's the wrong class. Okay.
Ooh, locks it on monk. That'd be dope.
Ooh.
Okay. And that's both the hobgoblins. That's Petra. Petra, you're up. Crete, you're on deck.
Now with inspiration. Petra now featuring inspiration.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna like take like attack stance and like aim down the edge of the sword to the best of my ability, and then like I'm firing like a 50 caliber sniper. There's like
Mhm. Hits. Hits.
Ooh.
And that's the captain, right?
Yeah,
Or the Minotaur. Okay.
that's the cap.
Roll your hex damage for both of those as well.
Is it for every attack?
It's every attack. That's why it's so good on Warlock.
Ooh.
Damn.
Alright.
It's like Hunter's
Solid.
Mark, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that
better.
Except on a full
10,
casting
15,
class.
25.
Good God, man.
That's
Uh,
25.
25 total.
Yeah.
Yeah, the first hit, he kind of like staggers a little bit. He like looks at the eggplant, like, "Are you doing this?" And then the second hit just smokes him right through the chest, and his armor, he has like a breastplate on, and it like caves in into his chest, as you can see like there's like now a hole through him all the way. And he staggers a little bit, and it's like a very long, awkward death fall as he dies.
And then
Oh!
over blast Harry threw him into the guy behind him at the angle.
It didn't overkill him by that much, but
Rats.
you rolled a 26. I'll say sure. So
Woohoo.
he takes the collateral 4
Woohoo.
damage.
Then
As
I'm
you-
gonna like spin the sword. I'm gonna like take the blade flat on my finger and like spin it, and then throw it in the air, grab the hilt, and then blow like imaginary smoke off the tip.
Okay. And then you can move the
Nice.
hex as a bonus action if you'd like as well.
Yeah, I'll move it to the Minotaur,
Okay.
Yeah,
Bonus hex.
yeah.
Very nice, very nice.
and it's still strength.
And it is still strength, yep. And with that, top of the round, Crete, you're up. What are you doing?
I am rage eating, so I'm having another treat.
Just like, I picture like crumbs just falling all around your mouth.
Yeah, I'm not eating it like a fish. Like I'm not eating it properly. I'm just like gorging it down so I get that health. So I do that. Do I notice the hex going onto the Minotaur, or is that?
I'll say give me a
I feel like
Arcana.
the hex should be just like a little cloud that rains just on them.
I'll say give me an Arcana roll to see if you notice.
All right. That's a
Yeah, you noticed.
unnatural 20. Nice.
A
Perfect.
dirty 20.
So I see the hex on him. Does he take that damage when I attack too?
No, it's only when he attacks.
Oh, okay
When
then.
Petra hits him with an attack.
Well, I see it go on him, and I'm gonna kind of like look back to Petra. I look back to Petra and say, "Sorry, you're probably not gonna be able to get to use this." And I'm gonna do 2 attacks against the Minotaur again.
Do it.
Beautiful.
I'll do them reckless.
Boom,
Ba-
boom.
ba- 21 and 20.
21 and 20. Malad, how do you want to do it?
Yeah, I'm glad that I killed it. If I said that and then didn't
Pretty
kill him,
embarrassing, yeah.
yeah. Does the second attack kill him, or does the?
Yeah, it's the second. The first one is a pretty decent strike, but it's not enough to strike him down.
Got it. So then with the first attack,
Yeah.
I kind of sweep the leg, so he falls over onto his back, and then I just go for like a traditional like decapitating like slice.
Finish him.
The
Yeah.
head rolls away past the 2 hobgoblins. So yeah, he dies.
Perfect. Why is my camera
And then
being poopy right
the hobgoblins, this one, he's gonna say some stuff in Goblin, and then he is going to use his action and dash to fucking run. The 2 on the other side are also gonna use their action and dash to run.
Cowards! As I yell to him.
Yeah. And then with that, Lieutenant Zach, you're up. What are you doing?
Would I be able to shoot this guy?
Are you in range?
What's
Would you have a short bow or long bow?
short bow? So
I think
probably
it's 8320, if I remember correctly.
So you'd be at disadvantage, I think.
Ooh, what was the thing? Is there a hotkey for the ruler?
Q.
Q.
No,
is-
there's an actual
There's
ruler.
another rule.
Oh.
That's 100 feet. He's 100 feet away. Do you guys see that?
Yeah, I saw
Yeah,
that.
I
How'd
saw
you do that?
So do you see where the I don't know how it looks on your screen, but there's a little thing that's like a circle A
Oh
little
yeah.
icon with like a circle that looks almost like a
Oh
power.
yeah. Is it
Oh.
no snapping or
Snap to center, yeah, because
Snap to
it'll be on
center.
the grid
got it?
that way. Because we use a grid for combat.
Oh, so
So
it
you
just
could move closer and then swing at him, or then take a shot at him. But
oh, sick.
as it is currently,
Sneak attack.
Okay, I will move.
Oh
closer.
god, stop it.
That dude.
Fucking the
You
line
could,
just
also just, you could also just steady aim to get a normal attack because you're at disadvantage.
you
now.
wouldn't, but you wouldn't get sneak
You
attack.
still wouldn't get
still.
sneak attack, but
Alternately, there's two that are right here.
one is Bane.
Oh, this one. Dang.
Bane doesn't really matter for attack
Yeah.
rolls, but this one you'd get your sneak attack on. This one you wouldn't.
I'll get my sneak attack.
Yeah.
Okay,
I'll shoot this dude.
do it. Okay, yeah. As as you decapitate the Minotaur, this hobgoblin like raises its sword to like try and stab
Jesus
you, and you just see it just get obliterate. Just the arrow punches right through its breastplate and out the other end and into the like cavern wall here. You just kind of you see him like just lifted off the ground and just collapse in a heap from that absolutely brutal
Fucking
attack.
31
That is, like,
damage.
31 damage.
Jesus Christ, Samir.
I'm gonna also take my short bow and just go.
rogues, baby.
Rogues do a lot of damage on one hit, and
Yeah.
that's their stick.
And then they go hide.
True. With that, Timothy, what are you doing?
All right, I am gonna move here
Okay.
and then prepare an attack, just like a weapon attack, and then have my item move here and also attack.
Okay. So
Let's
you're
do-
both gonna. So wait, you're gonna
Wait,
prepare
yeah.
an attack so that you both have advantage.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Okay. So
I
yeah,
have a
make
plus
your.
2 to my melee attack.
Nice.
21
Ooh.
for
Wait.
7 damage.
You don't have a
Yeah.
+2. That's a
That's
plus
a
five.
+5.
Oh, sorry, that didn't count my proficiency bonus. I was looking at the damage. Yeah. So yeah,
Yeah, I guess you.
Have it damage?
I picture you have your rapier in your trunk,
yes.
and like you
It's
did,
like-
you've never seen him have a rapier before.
Yeah.
For
It's
flavor
in the
purposes,
trunk the whole time.
for flavor purposes, can we say like I'm creating it?
Sure.
Like it just like pops out of my trunk like a toaster, just popping out. Like grab my trunk, just give him a quick stab,
Oh,
and
What?
then my item's gonna make an attack as well.
26.
Oh my god.
So
you roll the
big.
damage for it.
That's a 5 plus 8.
Yeah, you
You
can.
get 15
How do you
damage.
do it?
Yeah.
Eggplant
all right.
kills it.
I'm gonna
Glorious death.
my rapier's gonna pop out of my trunk and I'm gonna hold it like right in front of its face, and my eggplant like bashes into
Eggplant.
like the back of his head, so it just like stabs right into the rapier.
That's so good. Some class is too much fun.
Yeah.
It'd be illegal
it's
for it to
so
be this much fun.
fun.
All right, Petra, you're up. What are you doing?
We should probably try to
You guys
capture one of these guys.
Oh,
That ship is sailed.
we're just
about
so
the-
far away.
The Bane,
Uh,
or is he dead? No, he's dead.
The baned one is
I'm
also
gonna-
dead. Oh, it's only these three are in for retreat right now.
And then, okay, I'm gonna shoot that guy. The guy on top.
This one?
The one above.
That is
This-
the above one.
The one on the ledge.
The one on the ledge. This one, right?
Yes.
Okay.
He has
Yeah,
the
make
high
it attack.
ground.
Ground.
You have an
the-
inspiration.
First one
yeah.
misses unless you use inspiration.
I'll use the inspiration with the D8, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Mhm.
Okay. Yeah, that turns that into a hit. So the
And,
first one would kill
uh,
the one on the top. So which other one do you want to hit?
The one in the middle.
This one? Okay. So yeah, this one also dies.
And then also, if you use it for an attack roll,
It doesn't
the
matter in
range
this case.
within 5 feet. So yeah.
So it wouldn't matter.
Uh,
Crete, what are you doing?
God damn it, Master just voice banned me. So, fuck it.
Wait, really?
Yeah, I'm gonna do my turn and then I'm gonna take the voice ban,
That's
but I will
so
do.
good.
You mother. Can I?
Oh, you gotta do the voice ban. Type it into the chat. Type it into the chat.
No, we'll all collectively vote on what his turn is going to be.
Yeah. It'll be like the Twitch plays Pokemon Go.
I love
Chat,
democracy.
Idea.
Any
I love the Republic.
recommendations what your turn should be?
Yep. It's up to you. Anyone else? Anyone have any ideas?
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, I have an idea.
How? What's your movement speed?
He's typing.
Oh, he's typing. Okay.
It's 40.
40. Okay. I think you're faster than these guys. So you could just chase that guy if you can get
Yes.
down to it.
So are you gonna? I think Crete should just eat the
Just throws
eggplant.
Judo.
The eggplant.
I think Crete would chase after.
This is bonus action. Bonus action eat the eggplant.
I think Crete
Well,
would.
objective reaction eat the eggplant.
What is your snack take? It's a bonus action, right? Yeah, he can eat.
Bonus action for the snack.
Can
Yeah.
we call it a treat? If I
The
get rid of
eggplant. I think the next bit of treats is going to be eggplant.
An
Yeah.
animated
but-
treat.
So if he dashes, he
move 80 feet,
does have his javelin.
and he also
But those both miss. So he throws
he has
a javelin.
inspiration.
Those are at disadvantage anyways. So the highest, if he rolls his
15,
inspiration, he could hit
so-
with one of them.
Yeah.
8.
Well.
Oh well, that definitely hits. And that deals 10 damage. And then it's a con save, right? Actually, do you want to use that on the first one or the second one? I guess the first. Let's just. Okay. He's dead.
sick?
They have 11 health.
Oh, that's it.
And yeah, that was a quick skirmish. You guys got your new fun abilities.
Nice.
Some of you. And
I'm
yeah, it
gonna
seems that you
float
have.
my eggplant over to Crete, and then I just sort of dispel the magic on it.
Unconscious is your eggplant.
Crete, why you being so quiet all of a sudden?
Cat got your tongue.
Stream got your tongue.
This is an extra funny
This is-
joke because Tim's Discord icon is a cat with sunglasses. The one who did the voice ban.
Anyways, I throw the eggplant away because I don't like eggplants.
What?
Who doesn't like eggplants? What are you talking about? I'll take the eggplant.
Eggplant parmesan.
Very
Yeah.
well.
Gabagool. I'll have the
How about
gabagool.
cool?
I'd rather not eat the thing that was just helping us to fight. And I toss it back over there.
It's not
Timothy.
supposed to fight. It's supposed to be eaten. We should use it for its real purpose. Finally.
Yes, if anything, fighting was the grotesque action that I forced it to take.
Yeah, if anything, it deserves to be eaten after murdering those guys for us.
How does
That's
the
right.
eggplant look after all that? Is it like
It's at perfect health, so
yeah, but I'll keep it in my pocket to make a dish later.
Okay.
Or wait, do you have
I think that's
Spanky's
fine. I
legs?
think we can accept that one.
yeah, that's
Put
Put him
yeah,
on top of the
that's what I was
legs.
thinking anyway. By the way, the dancing items get so many hit points.
Really?
Yeah.
How much?
It's 10 plus 5 times my bard levels. Right now it's 45.
Oh yeah, thanks for the resub, Masa.
Crazy.
Yeah. That subclass is very strong. Alright.
Yeah, I'm gonna write that down on my thing. I have eggplant now.
yeah.
I'll write that down.
How's the baby looking, by the way? I kind of forgot
How
about
many
him.
days has it been?
We have to
since-
change his name.
So long. It's been weeks.
Oh.
We haven't changed his name. That's right.
That is
Yeah,
true.
what's his
So
name?
Wait,
Call him.
I thought I changed. Let me look at my notes.
Yeah.
You might have. I think we just forgot.
I feel like we might have changed the name. You're right.
I already used that.
If we did, we should call
Ooh.
him Porco Rosso.
Kellen CEO,
is now
thanks for the
hosting my
raid of 2
stream with
people.
2 viewers.
We called him Donda.
We call him
Donda.
Donda.
Donda?
Yeah, like 2 weeks ago.
Oh my
That's
god.
right. He's Donda.
Donda.
How's Donda doing?
Oh,
Sorry about
Donda.
the bot.
Donda's like
Donda.
at 32 days.
Welcome by
32
everyone. I don't know
days.
why I'm doing
It's
this,
starting
but
to
welcome.
grow.
We got a raid,
If it's
boys.
is it exactly 32
Hey.
days?
Got a raid?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hello, Kellen CEO. How you doing?
Hype, raid.
Hi poo. Hi poo.
What the hell is
Cool.
that?
All right. What a
When does-
raid?
No, what that noise you just made?
No, you don't even know. Have to be lowercase.
Forget
Sorry about
about
that. I gotta update my bot to not do that anymore.
So
Ooh, how was Spider-Man? Oh, here, I'll mute.
What?
He's talking to chat.
Oh, okay.
There we go.
So you
How'd
guys
you like
do
Spider-Man?
notice that
I
there is
liked
a
it.
small campsite nearby.
I love that game. Can't wait for Spider-Man 2.
In addition to the hobgoblin's dead body.
I should do this.
Yeah, I was about to inquire about that.
So you guys, would you guys like to investigate the campsite?
Yes.
That would probably be good. Where are the people in Drellin Strategy?
Strategy.
Like, are we ahead of them?
They're
Is
about a
that
half
right?
mile behind
There
you.
it is.
So the first
There
of them
you
are gonna.
go.
This was a pretty quick skirmish. So they
Excellent,
you
that's
guys
good to
are
hear.
able to
Yeah. No
do the
problem,
thing
Kellen.
if you like.
Thanks for the
to
raid.
investigate their camp. So they're still a little bit like far from you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah.
let's
Let's
go
investigate
investigate.
that.
Yeah, we can.
We'll
Let's
make-
go investigate the. Is it this over here?
Mhm.
Okay. Yeah, let's go
Yep.
check it out.
So yeah, can I have whoever's investigating give me investigation checks?
Of course.
Sure. I'm good at that, I think.
Uh,
15.
Investigation.
Sure.
Where is
Bruh.
Bruh.
it? Ugh. Ugh.
You did 31 damage on an
Yeah.
attack. Calm down, buddy.
but rogues are supposed to be skill monkeys.
Yeah,
He
you
doesn't
got a
have any
0 for investigation? Wow.
Yeah.
He's good at other things.
Yeah, I'm good at other things.
So yeah, with those investigation rolls, there is 170 silver pieces, 90 gold pieces in kind of little packs. There is some like stale bread, a flask of oil. I'll put these in the. Let me put this in the loot chat for you guys. Just so that,
Please.
so it is 170 silver, 90 GP, stale bread.
Stale.
Hell yeah, we got some stale bread.
Hell
We can make quality French toast with that.
That's true.
Ah, I could
what
make
was
it.
the last thing? Oh,
chef
That's
feet,
right, yeah.
baby. Chef feet, baby. Off.
and
That's
a
why I hop.
note. So there, and then there is like a note written in Goblin.
Okay, we'll have to take this. Someone at the village must speak Goblin, surely.
Or like, yeah, the people, because we're like an advanced party, so they're like behind us. They're gonna catch up, right? The people that escaped from Drellin's Ferry.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, there should be at least like there's like 150 of them. There should be one of them that knows Goblin.
Yeah. So are you guys gonna bring it back to the people and see if anyone knows Goblin?
No,
Yeah.
I'm beginning to regret not taking my major in linguistics and instead doing music and dance.
We support the arts here.
Yeah, but you know, there's a language class in Aquilon that lets you literally speak any language.
Ooh,
Like
That's
that would
broke.
have been
is there
useful.
actually?
There's a bard subclass that lets you just speak any language.
Oh, that's,
dang.
You can make your speech intelligible to any creature.
Okay.
that's sick.
Let's see.
All right. Well, I guess are we waiting for them, or are we like actively heading back?
anybody that wanna know
Up
the
to you
loot.
guys.
Yeah,
I
that's
think
why
we should kill and get rid of the bodies so they don't have to deal with any of that.
Hmm.
Like, drag them and burn them.
Mm-hmm.
Sure, I guess.
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
I call dibs on not moving the Minotaur's body.
I'll do it.
I think the Minotaur should be. I'm gonna kick a metal helmet and break my toe.
Whoever is moving the Minotaur's body, can you make a survival check for me?
Sure. I love hearing that. Moving a body, need to do a check. Alright, survival. That's not too bad. Oh, that's bad though. Oh,
Don't you get
oh.
advantage on
Fortuitous.
strength checks?
that's
Is that the only way
survival's
we're
not
raging?
That's survival.
Oh,
that's
survival.
That's also only
wisdom.
when he's raging. So yeah, you kind of like are. Yeah, this Minotaur is fucking gross. And also you're like dragging the head and the body, so it's kind of
Right.
hard to make any and you're also just kind of pissed off. It's fucking Minotaur
Yeah.
being stupid.
I was cursed this way. You chose this, you motherfucker.
Damn,
um,
bitch, you live like this?
Yeah.
hmm. Um,
Lurky. Oh.
I'm sorry, I'm looking for a thing. Okay, so yeah, you guys, that's pretty much all you get. You guys move the bodies off. You said you burn them?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh.
So nothing happened with my check. I just thought this
Not with
guy's
it.
smelly.
Not with it too. Yeah.
Okay.
It smells like a fucking like you came out of a fucking swamp. It's like disgusting.
All right. As
Yeah.
long as he didn't.
My
do anything
swamp.
Um.
I'll take it.
Sick.
Yeah.
Alright
And
then. I guess we're waiting for him after that.
so yeah, eventually you guys start to hear the sound of the wagons, and you guys go to the you arrive at you go in, and you, after asking around for a little bit, you find a trader, like a kind of a woodsman who speaks a little bit of Goblin, and you show him the note, and he kind of he's like an older man, kind of like suntan, like leathery skin, thinning gray hair, and he looks in, he kind of puts on some old spectacles. It's a what? He kind of, because I could not stop for death. He starts to read. He's trying to translate it. It's a poem. Because I could not stop for death, he kindly stopped for me. The carriage held but just ourselves and immortality. That was all. A very solemn moment with a very brave mind. The sun fell on us. We were left behind. The world went dark. Our only light was the moon. And we were still there?
I'm sorry, Emily Dickinson is a goblin in this universe?
Real quick, that flask of oil, can I take it?
Yeah, sure.
You guys
It's
can
a
keep the
official
money and the
item.
bread.
I wonder if that goblin wrote that poem. Or if
It's written
something
in
that-
Goblin, so
if it's something that pre-exists. Is it like handwritten?
yeah, it's like handwritten.
Wow, I think we just killed a great talent.
Eh.
There's
Oh,
another one here if you want me to. There's a bunch of these like this. There's like-
Maybe we should publish them under a surname.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, did you say it was an official item?
Shell
Flask of
Silver.
oil is an item, yeah.
I don't see it.
The name
This
should be
one-
Shell
compendium
Silver.
sharing's removed from the game, isn't it?
Hello? No, it shouldn't be.
I thought I saw a notification about that.
Is that might be old unless it.
No, there's no
Maybe
flask.
just type oil.
Yeah, there's oil.
There's
Just use
item
It
that
should just
speaks
be
oil.
regular oil. You can just drag in oil.
the essential kit
yeah,
or whatever.
EK, yeah, that works
Yeah, I'll
fine.
put that in. Alright, I got the oil.
Cool. Some of these are
Uh,
worse than others.
Ooh, we one of the bad ones.
Okay. Okay. Let's see. So much pressure.
Pick a bad Emily Dickinson poem.
I don't know if
Go.
there, what's the let's here we go. Oh, frettled grunt bugly, thy micturations are to me as purtled gabble botchets on a lurgid bee. Group, I implore thee, my boonting turling drones, and hooptitiously drangle me with crinkly bindle wordles, or I will rend thee in the gobblewarts with my blurtle crunchin. See
So
if I
this-
don't.
I think that's enough. This
What
goblin
the
was
fuck?
both Douglas Adams and Emily Dickinson.
That one I
think
think is a love poem.
I think he was inebriated.
Excellent excuse.
That's so hard to read. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that's from Hitchhiker's Guide, right?
Yeah, it's Vogan.
Oh
That's
yeah,
right,
the Vogon poem is
The
extremely
Vogon poem.
good.
Yeah.
It's glorious. Hearing about Ford Prefect.
Yeah. So yeah, there's some very good poetry. It's like as he's reading through it, like some of these are good, some of these are bad, some of these are threats of violence. Which I mean, they're nice, but where did you find this?
On a bunch of dead bodies.
Oh, we're by camp of Goblin Party that we fought.
Well, maybe you could get some goblins to enjoy this. I don't fucking know. Take it. Not worth anything to me.
Could you teach me to read this?
To read
Does the
Goblin?
Pope shit in the woods?
Yes.
I
Yep.
don't know what a pope is.
One of my
Can we-
favorite sayings. Does the Pope shit in the woods? So-
Can we do an intelligence check to see if we know who the Pope is?
I wouldn't. I'm not from this world.
He's not
but
even
you
from
guys
this
can be-
plane. Yeah. No, he's like, if you give me 6 months, 8 hours a day, I could teach you like some basic phrases, maybe.
What
Let me
about
take
how long are we traveling with them to Brindol?
Oh, like 3 days. Or to,
Alright.
if you're going all the way to Brindle, it'll probably take you like 2 weeks.
Okay.
How
about-
depending on how long you stop in the towns.
How about 2 weeks?
Nah, I could give you the basics. It wouldn't be anything special though. What, you paying?
Yeah. I mean, we did, save everybody in your town.
You told us to run away and we did. Not much
That's
of a
right.
saving.
We just took
look,
out this ambush.
Nah,
We could have just left you guys. We
Yeah.
tried. Come on.
just
Come on.
bring me a cup of coffee when you come for lessons. Huh?
All right. Sounds good.
I'm making a pot of coffee. Anyone want coffee?
All right.
What is that? What is that from?
It's like a guy who goes into a convenience store and just grabs a pot of coffee. He's like, I'm making fresh coffee. Anyone want some?
What the fuck?
Thick New York accent. Yeah.
All right. Let's see. All right. So,
Is that an I think you should leave sketch?
I think so.
No.
so yeah,
maybe.
you guys eventually, over the course of the next couple days, you reach Tarleton. Tarleton is kind of like a dusty town, and as you guys start to get closer, you can smell the
Rose, too.
Actually, it's on the other side of town. You guys crest a hill, and you can see that on the east side of town, away from the wind, there are some large, like, tanneries. And yeah, it's not a super. Most of the industry seems to be like livestock and leather. You can see on the road there's like the dust of people driving their cattle ahead of their like cattle and sheep ahead of them towards Brindol. It seems like the town, as you're entering the town, it seems like it's starting to empty out. Are you guys seeking out like a tavern or something so you can have like an actual bed for the night, or what are you guys planning on doing?
Well, we should probably convince these guys to run away too, right?
It seems like there are people that are already fleeing.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, I'm down to just take a nap.
Yeah, we can sleep for the night.
Okay. So yeah,
Yeah,
you guys, after asking around a little bit, you see there's like it seems to be kind of like a tree-lined street in what seems to have been a market district before the market shut down. It's a modest wooden building with a poorly thatched roof, and as you enter, it's not very nice on the inside, but it seems it smells faintly of coal smoke, and you see an elvish man come over to you. He like comes over to you guys and he says, I'm sorry, I'm a little sorry, fellas. It seems like our business is going to be drying up soon. Can I get you some ale or something?
Well, I think we're just here for the night, so we'll be leaving first thing tomorrow. But in the meantime, yeah, sure. Ale sounds good.
I'll take
Ale?
one as well.
Ale? All right.
I'll take one.
Okay. And he kind of
Ooh,
is running around.
before
I'm
you
sorry
go-
I've got to be sorry. I not really have any beds if that's what you're looking for. There's been
you-
some fellas have already taken all the beds upstairs.
What kind of fellas? Maybe we could talk to him.
Well, I wouldn't recommend it. They're not the most stable. They seem to have reacted pretty poorly to this whole fiasco that's happening. If you're telling me, I think they're overreacting. I don't think anyone's... I think if we just can get to Brindol, everything will be fine. They'll push back whatever tiny force they put together. But you know what?
Tiny is the incorrect term, I would say, for their force that they've amassed.
Ah,
Yeah, it's thousands, including demons.
including
Dragon.
demons.
Yeah, there's at
Ron.
least one dragon.
Dragon, you say? Ah,
And some of these, what do you call them? Manticores?
Many manticores.
Many,
Well.
many.
can you make a persuasion check for me?
Sure, I'll do that.
And they have a brawn.
Persuasion. Oh yeah, and they have a Gron. Can I get advantage if I mention the Gron?
Oh, no, no.
28.
No, 28. He's like,
I'm gonna I use magic to kind of like dim the lights and be like, the forces, when they fire arrows, they blot out the sun. They have demons.
he gets
faces more
really
horrific.
nervous. He gets super
Imagine, and like I'm gonna use like minor illusion to kind of stoke the flames into shapes of demons.
Make a perception check for. Actually, what's everyone's passive perception?
I think I'm 14, if I'm correct.
Anyone who has a 14 or above can make a active perception check for me.
All right. Whoa.
23.
Okay.
Oh my god, 11.
Lieutenant Zach and Timothy, you can smell a little pee.
Spade
Well-
gonna go sleep. Thanks for coming by, Kelly. Thanks for the raid, man. Have a nice night.
Just a little bit. So he's kind of getting me my brown pants.
I'm gonna like sheepishly hand him a towel.
But don't worry. Many people will do their best to protect you, including us.
Well, all right. I'll see if I can find some space for you. I mean,
Excellent.
I guess I'll be packing my things.
We are very grateful.
Just be careful about these. What are they called? Let me find the thing. These Crimson Tiger types. They've been moving into town, and anything that's being left behind, they're trying to get it.
Oh,
Interesting.
I mean, Goblin's gonna wreck it anyway.
What do we know about the Crimson Tiger or whatever?
Crimson Tigers. Make a history check for me, I guess, if you're proficient.
I wouldn't know, so I'm not.
Proficient.
They're not like
We
well.
can-
I actually,
I have proficiency in history.
I don't know what kind of checks because this would be like a rumor, or in the area. So if you talk to people in the area, you might have heard about this. Maybe like I don't know. I guess the impression that you get is that they're like a small like local gang.
Okay. Kind of like the. Who was it in Fallout 3? The sewer rats? What is their gang called?
I don't know.
Alright, basically the local greasers.
Hmm. Yeah, they're not like they haven't been like a big threat, but now that the town's starting to move out, yeah. So yeah, you guys are kind of, he eventually clears out a room. It's just basically like his attic where he keeps a lot of his it's like actually it's not it's like a wine cellar basically. It's just basically he has to move a couple of the casks of wine out of the bottom to fit you guys, and you can just barely like lie down. It's really cramped, but it's better than being outside on the like cold dirt. Yeah. So yeah, you guys are able to get a nice rest and wake up the next morning.
Is that a full rest or just a long rest?
Just a long rest. You guys aren't going to be
Got
getting
it.
a full rest for a while. This adventure is not going to have a lot of full rests, unfortunately.
Got it.
That is-
This is- I'm also going to let you know that for this part of the campaign, each of these encounters is taking place a couple days between each other, so don't necessarily worry about tracking doing your hit dice and stuff.
Right.
Yeah, and then I'm also working on the assumption that like you guys these are just kind of like narrow events that we're focusing on. Most of the time, you're doing your like scouting, you're like responding to false alerts,
Right.
aiding refugees, advising local leaders, etc., etc. You're not like on the clock like fighting every day. Don't worry about rolling hit dice. I said.
Yeah.
I was just recharging my magic missile ones.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
that's
So
okay.
this assume it was like a 6-day trip for you guys too. So however many charges you need to get back.
Oh, okay. Then that's full then.
So yeah, you guys should be full on all your resources.
Yeah. How's Donda looking again? Did we actually?
Donda
32
will be fully grown at 42 days.
How many days has it been?
It has been 35.
Ooh. All right.
Do we know when that's gonna happen?
So,
Your characters wouldn't, but you can tell that he's starting to get pretty on the larger. Like it's harder and harder to carry him around in his little thing.
Can you walk yet?
He can walk, but not very fast, so it's more efficient to just carry him.
right.
Yeah, I just carry him on my shoulder.
And as you're walking, you just hear from behind you sometimes like, Donda, 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 Donda.
Oh no, it's a Pokemon.
Donda.
I mean, it's a pocket monster. Oh, that's
Donda. Just the
the
literally
popular-
Donda chant playing on repeat all day, every day.
Nice. The perfect pet.
When it reaches fully grown, it's just gonna play the song Donda, like the.
Oh, that's gonna make me cry all the time.
All right.
So
yeah,
beautiful.
you guys wake up the next day. As you guys come into the common room, you've seen that the proprietor, whose name was Enan, I don't know if I mentioned that to you guys. He has
Enan.
been kind of like, it seems like he spent the whole night, like gathering his like essential stuff and getting ready to head out. The rumors from Drellin's Ferry are kind of driving a lot of the people to start moving.
Good.
There's a few other people in the tavern where it's like there's a halfling with like thick blonde hair. There's like another like a human with like black hair and gray eyes, kind of short. No one of that seems to be a particular consequence until from coming down the stairs, you see a couple of humans, kind of like burly. They're one of them's kind of like finishing the last clasp on some like leather armor. All of them have kind of a red tattoo of a pouncing tiger on their shoulder. And they're kind of like each of them has like a club at their belt. They're all kind of just like walking around, kind of joking, like speaking in rough words to each other.
Does any of them have black hair?
Why?
I want to reminisce back to the time when I was human.
Okay. Yeah, sure. One of them has black hair.
Yeah, I see him, and I remember back when, obviously, when I was human, I was going around having fun in the village and with my family. It was just a brief memory that just kind of flashes for a moment.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Then, yeah.
And they kind of all make their way out of the tavern. Thanks for the night, Enan! Enan kind of just looks away, like, darkly. Like,
You know, if you want to be less of a pushover, just start changing your name.
what do you mean by that?
I mean, Enan, it's a little... You know. You know what you should do? You should add a K to it.
Or an X.
Kenan,
Son.
Zenon,
No,
Xenon.
you could be like...
And
Be
then...
like-
Exxon.
Xenon.
You could be like
Xerox.
Kenan from the hit play Kenan and Kel.
Kel. Have you ever wanted to be a mushroom man?
What the
Ah,
fuck are
the
you...
mushroom people.
Jesse, what the fuck are you talking? Just-
Kremenai, man. Never forget.
Never forget.
Beautiful.
Isn't that the one where the actor plays himself and then also his younger self?
No.
And
Kremenai,
then a
man.
third self.
Kremenai man was the in the other campaign, like the mushroom that could split themselves.
Yeah.
The ability was
When we
God, I tried to forget that.
when we had the mushroom genocide.
Isn't
That's
that the
so
one
good.
where we like shut them in a room with Hunger of Hadar?
Yeah.
Oh,
Just
that was
waited for
good
them
shit.
to all die
That was good shit.
Oh,
because
God.
encounter design is hard when you have a warlock that can do that. It's
Hunger
like
Hadar, man.
I guess they just all die.
Wild.
All right. So, yep. And you guys are getting back on the road, or are you guys doing anything else and want to do anything else in town?
All right, look, this gang seems like a problem, I guess, but everyone here should evacuate, and the goblins are going to destroy whatever the gang doesn't take anyway, so
Yeah.
I feel like ultimately we got bigger fish to fry.
I'm. Are you talking to the group or to Enan?
I'm talking to the group, but like Keenan can clearly hear me. Like I'm making no effort to be quiet.
Mm-hmm. All right. So yeah, you guys are just gonna get back on the road.
Real quick.
That's what I think. What does everyone else feel? I personally think.
I think we should get back on the road too. A little.
Yeah, I think getting back on the road is the strategy.
A little bit of looting is to be expected during these times. But real quick, the ring of holding that I have, does that require attunement?
I believe it does require attunement.
Okay, I'm just gonna give that back to. Did I get that from Caraway or from Timothy?
Oh,
Those are
actually,
terrible.
I don't remember. Let me check if I had it
Okay.
somewhere.
Because if it does, I'm just giving it back to whoever gave it to me. Because I don't
I think
really
it was
need it.
Caraway. What was the ring? Which ring was it?
The ring of holding, the one that would say Baba Booey and my axe would
yeah.
appear.
I think that
I'm
was
gonna
Caraway. Yeah.
say for now. I'm gonna just.
Here.
I don't remember because I don't remember for sure.
Holding doesn't require attunement. That'd be a bit weird.
Holding.
Bag,
gonna
but
get-
this is like a. Did I DM it to you?
I get one.
Because I didn't have it originally, so
Ring of.
Ring of Holding's not an official item.
I see.
no.
Let me see if I can, because I just found it. Yeah, there's a ring of spell storing, but that's not. That's different.
Didn't you have one of those, Samir? We should probably exploit that at some point.
hmm So yeah, I'll say for the sake of this that. Why are you like running out of attunement slots or?
All my attunement slots are filled because I have my Great Axe of Defending, my Javelin of Returning, and my Cape of the Mountebank.
Okay,
we
so
only
yeah,
have-
I'll say you can unattune to the. I'm just gonna say it doesn't require attunement because I think it's mostly just for flavor for now. So I'll just say no attunement.
Okay, then I'll just keep it on me and I'll like hold on to it till Caraway comes back.
Okay.
If he comes back.
40%. You know.
So yeah, as you guys is this the final decision to head out? Is Samir dead?
I think he went to go do something real quick.
I'm just gonna before we make a final decision, I'm gonna like look to Enon. I'm gonna be like, so what are these red kittens doing exactly? What's the extent of the damage?
Well, just whenever someone leaves their house, they just go in and they kind of trash the place and take anything that was left over.
Well, yeah, that doesn't sound like that big of a deal. Everyone's evacuating, right?
Most people, yeah.
Well, make sure it's everyone, because like I said, I'm gonna like light a candle and then dim it down, blot out the sun.
I mean, I'm leaving, so
Great,
you might want to
good.
talk to anyone else in town that'll listen.
You know any of these anti-evacuation people yourself? Any prominent figures, sort of spearheading a movement,
Well, I've heard that
an anti-evax movement?
Oh,
there was this this woman. She was an actress named Jenny McCarthy, and she was saying that evax causes autism, but
That doesn't make any sense. How is moving from one place to another place cause autism?
What?
You don't know Jenny McCarthy was one of the top she was like one of the early anti-vax people.
Actress is a stretch, by the way. She was like Scary Movie 3.
She acted in a movie. She acted like she knew what she was talking about on television over and over.
yeah, every anti-vaxxer is a great actor.
Anti-vaxxer? I think you mean anti-evaxxer.
My
That's pretty much
apologies.
like being against evacuation.
So yeah, but yeah, no one's been too vocal. I mean, I know Leal has been kind of saying she'd rather see what's going on first. I just think most people don't believe the size of this horde. Haven't had goblin problems here for a long time.
Trust us, we saw it firsthand. It is not something a small town can deal with.
You know what? If they want to die, I say let them die.
Right.
Well, Mother Leal's been doing excellent work, trying to clean up this town. But I think she's a reasonable woman.
Hmm.
Okay.
Yeah,
Is
you
this-
should try talking to her then.
What was the question, Milad?
Is this the Nimon Gap that we're at now, or is this
No,
the
you
place
are
before?
at you're at Terrelton right now. You're not quite at Nimon Gap yet.
Terrelton?
It's in between Drellin's Ferry and Nimon Gap.
Oh, I see it. Yeah. I couldn't
yeah.
really read it, but yeah.
So yeah, you guys can see from Drellin's Ferry, as you look east, you can see the tanneries and you can see the like foothills that surround Nimon Gap.
Okay. Well, I mean, look. What? Most of the town's evacuating, you said?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, personally, I'm like, look to the group now, kind of like pull them aside. Personally, I don't really care if a couple people end up getting caught in the crossfire. As far as I'm concerned, I'll follow the evacuation orders, whatever.
And as you look outside, you can see that most of the people of the town are evacuating.
Yeah, so let's just keep moving.
People are carrying like really strange like things that wouldn't really be helpful. Like you see a woman, like a fairly well-dressed woman, trying to like carry like a mirror that's like as tall as she is. Like
Excuse me, sir. Is hoarding toilet paper really a smart idea to you right now? What
if I need it?
Just use water.
I can sell it to all these people if they need it.
Everyone else just use water. Do not buy toilet paper from this fucking freak.
I'll take some toilet paper.
No, stop. No, you won't. You buy toilet paper, I'm gonna break your leg.
We like mug him.
Mug the toilet paper.
Anyone buy toilet paper, I'm gonna break your legs.
There's only one way to remedy this: bidet sales. Just sell bidets.
If anyone buys toilet paper from this guy, I'm gonna break your legs. And I'm like, look to the guy. It'd be a shame if you would have your customer's legs broken. That kind of thing really doesn't do well for consumer confidence. Of course, I could offer you some protection.
Oh God!
No, please.
Listen, all I'm asking
We're just gonna
for,
extort this guy.
Yeah, we're
all
just
I'm asking for
extorting
is a
people.
simple 5% fee.
Yeah, fuck this guy. I'm gonna like make my sword appear and just start like waving it, doing like the pencil thing with it.
On your
Wait,
5%.
Wait.
Oh,
5%, and you're protected from any leg breaking that any crew might do.
No, please.
So that's a no? That's what I'm hearing from you?
I don't have any money.
This is gorgeous.
Oh, but you will. You will when you sell that toilet paper.
He just hands you a roll of toilet paper.
No, I don't want the
Roll.
toilet paper. One.
We
roll,
accept,
you
and I
fucking-
take the toilet paper.
No, we don't. We don't accept.
you put the roll on one of your horns.
It's a good place for when I use the restroom.
We don't accept 5% of future sales.
Fuck did that
You
pen?
keep that in mind. I'm gonna like
5%,
point it is-
What is this? 15.
no. Relax. Don't get greedy now. We'll start small. And I'm gonna like put my arm around the guy and be like, all right, never mind. We hashed it out. This is the guy to buy toilet paper from if you want to buy it.
This is a perfect-
Business is booming.
Just-
All right, you better get 5% of that. How much gold do we get?
He roll me a d10.
D10. Okay. 6.
Yeah, you get about 6 gold. Toilet paper's not that expensive.
Not
Oh,
bad.
not bad. Not bad.
Not
Pretty
bad.
good. You were a pretty convincing salesman, apparently.
I have a plus 11 to persuasion.
And then what was the other
That gold and silver we got earlier, did anybody take it, or is it just in our
Cool.
the pool thing? Did somebody add it to the pool, or is it just?
You know,
Yeah.
it's the loot channel.
Yeah, but we also have like a party loot on the roll 20.
Oh, do we? Oh, that's right. I'll add it.
All right.
What was I checking?
I have the flask of oil, by the way. The other stuff is still there, though.
Okay.
I need to check some. I need to do a thing before we run the next encounter. Can we take a quick bio break right now before we get to the next encounter?
Sure,
So,
yeah.
Yeah, because I have to finish a thing. So yeah, as you guys leave town, we'll take a bio break.
All right.
Excellent.
Watch the-
All right.
Who wants some coffee?
I'm gonna go pee though, but yeah, we're gonna take a quick bio break and then we'll be right back. So stay tuned. All right, I'll be back in a bit.
Ah, looks like I'm the first one back.
I'm here.
Oh, you're here? All right.
I'm playing balloons. It's an addiction. Need help. So you do anything interesting recently?
Not particularly. Oh, I just watched the original Invisible Man, like the 1933 one.
How was it?
It's a lot of fun. The effects are incredible. Like it holds up. And it's super short. It's like an hour and 10 minutes.
We take those.
Yeah, 100%. All the Universal horror movies from like the 30s are like 80 minutes or less. It's great.
Truly, movies should be shorter. We've talked about this at length.
Yeah.
Movies need to be shorter. Like Fast and Furious 9 did not need to be over 2 hours.
Yeah, like a lot of movies are great when they're like done well, but too many movies are too long. Yeah, The Irishman, great. But too many movies are too long.
The Irishman deserves to be that long. Like, a lot of movies are just too long. Like, why is every Marvel movie 2 hours?
The new Bond movie is 2 hours and 40 minutes. I haven't seen it, but I can guarantee you it's too long.
That might be correct. It's the last Daniel Craig.
Yeah, but
I think that one has a possibility of being like, that was a good length.
Blood, my roommate says there's a bit of connectivity issues. I'm kind of getting the same thing. Where
Connect.
Buffers.
Unfortunate note.
what did you say, Stuart?
Stream. My roommate said stream is kind of buffering on and off.
Sorry, well, I just got back, but let me check real quick. Looks fine to me. It was just buffering a lot.
Yeah, like ours. Yeah, it just keeps like it'll keep going for like 5 minutes and then buffer for like 10 and then just go back and forth. I don't know.
Okay, I'm not sure what may be the problem, but for now on my end it looks fine.
Mine's working now too.
Okay, it might have just been because like it was on intermission. There might have been like a connection problem while we were on break. Let me double check on. Oh. There is a chance that it might just be my internet. But I have a direct line in, so I should be still going.
Who's your provider?
I think AT&T.
They're usually good.
Garbage.
Yeah, but in our area, there's only like 2 people that can do it, and the other one's even worse.
Is it Cox?
Yep.
Yeah, Cox blows.
Yeah, it's weird because when I go to the stream on my computer, it's like fine, like on the actual like Twitch page, but when I like go to it on my phone, it's not buffering. Then again, my phone is the one that's not connecting to internet. Hang on.
That is weird. I'm seeing it fine.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, my roommate said it's fine now.
Says it's fine now? Okay, then I think that was just like a weird connection issue during break. But yeah, we're back now. Okay, yeah, it's fine on here.
I've returned. We're all good?
Sweet.
Return?
Cool. I just needed to finish this monster design, sorry. Alright, so you guys now leaving Tarleton, leaving the group of refugees that you're with has begun to grow and swell as the people from Tarleton have joined along with you. Throughout the journey, you're continuously harried by Goblin raiders on wargs, but most of the time, because the train of refugees is growing longer and longer, you're unable to reach the problem before they're already gone. You slay a few goblins along the way, but mostly it's just a quick drive-by, fire a couple arrows, and then ride away. You arrive at Nimon Gap after another several days of travel, about 6 days. And Nimon Gap is like a tiny hamlet where there is the to the south. There's what's called the Nimon Hills.
A tiny hamlet, you said?
Tiny hamlet. Yep.
To be or not to be? That is the question.
That's okay.
Only
The
a
town
tiny
seems
skull.
to the town seems to have grown up around a large walled inn known as the Cross-Eyed Beholder, and the industry of the town is mostly it's mostly just like a farming village with apples, pears, chestnuts, and orchards, and then a few shepherds and goat herds who keep their livestock in the heights.
In the heights.
In the heights.
As you guys can see, the what's called the witch stream, which is a actually it's technically a part of the Elsa River, kind of peeks out in there's a little tributary that comes out of the hills and merges with the witch stream in the Witchwood, and there are a few people with boats who are offering passage to anyone desperate enough to pay their exorbitant fees that they're charging. What are you guys doing? So you guys are gonna continue along this path to Brindol. That was your plan, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you guys, as you guys are seeing, there's people charging these boats. You can hear 100 gold for a per person for a boat ride to Brindol. Safest way available. People are looking at their 30 silver that they carry, and there's no way. It seems like only the few very rich people can afford these boat rides.
100 gold.
100 gold.
A piece. That's ridiculous.
It
Uh-huh.
is.
All right,
So-
you know what? Only I get to extort the poor.
That's a new quote. That's a new quote.
Fucking send that shit. What is it? It's marker.
Yeah.
Oh well, it didn't
Oh,
work
it
for me.
Why didn't it not work? Whatever. It's still there. Here, this bullshit.
Marker that. Yeah, that's fucking hilarious. Only I get to extort the poor.
Guys that are extorting the poor.
Should be low.
The other thing I'm trying to. My thing is frozen. Sorry. This is the buggiest PDF I've ever loaded. I don't know why.
Buggy PDF.
It just crash. If I scroll too fast, it just crashes.
What?
It's just
I
really
don't-
big.
It's only 130 pages. It's not like enormous. I've had bigger
Is it-
PDFs than that.
Is it image heavy?
I mean, it's all images.
Well, that might be it.
Oh yeah.
Weird. Okay.
Which map are we looking at, by the way? Are we looking at the El Surveil one in the Discord? or the...
Yes, that's the one that I will have you guys looking.
okay.
Have you referencing for the remainder of this journey.
Then I will. But
I will. Where is this thing? Oh no, you're a little bit. I have to go back a little bit.
Nimon
Sorry.
Gap.
There we go.
Yes, you are at Nimon Gap. I'm just looking for what I'm finding.
Right here.
So yeah, as you guys are like looking around, the other thing you notice as you're looking around town is that there is a small infirmary next to a shrine to Pelor, and there are like dozens of injured and sick people. You actually recognize one of the clerics as having been at the previous town, and yeah, it's just the two clerics there that seem to be helping. So are you guys going after the boat people extorting the poor, or do you want to try and help these clerics?
I think probably getting these people to escape
help
as quickly and efficiently would probably be better.
Petra, maybe you can go help the clerics.
Yeah, I'll help the clerics.
Yeah.
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 The rest
so-
of us, let's
Okay.
stop these people from extorting the poor people so we can extort the poor people.
Okay. Ricky, heads or tails, or one or two.
2.
Okay, you're going second. All right, the anti-extortion gang.
The
Yeah.
anti-extortion gang.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, you guys head over to the the shore, and there's probably less than 10 boats, and most of them are no bigger than like a dinghy. You could only fit like 4 or 5 people if they're packed to their max. And they're like, the people are coming close to the shore, and you're 100 gold per passenger. I'll take it for 90 gold per passenger. And this is still not even close to what these people have. Some people are like offering goods in exchange, things that the woman with the mirror who you'd seen in the previous town kind of is like holding up her mirror, like she'd carried it the whole way. It's covered in dirt. And they're like, nah, it's nothing. People are trying to swim to the boats, and they're like trying to whack them away with their oars. It's a pretty crazy scene.
I'm gonna walk up to him. I'm gonna ask him, why are you charging such an absurd fee to carry these people across? Don't you know there's an army coming this way?
Of course I know there's an army coming this way. This is kind of like he's kind of like a big man. You know the hippo from Avatar, or he's just like a big round man with like missing teeth.
Okay.
And like a little tiny tuft of hair. Supply and demand, you know. Big army, big demand.
Yeah, you just kind of, no offense, Creep, but you just kind of answered your own question there. Now, the real question
in a
here
bull
is,
ride?
okay, out of every 100 people that come to you, how many can afford your prices?
Yes.
All I need is one. We're going all the way to Brindol.
No, see, that's the thing, though. If 1 out of 100 people can accept your prices, you'd be making more profit by lowering prices to the point where the majority of people could afford it, and you can take more customers.
Listen, buddy, we only got a few spots on the boats. Are you interested or not?
How many boats you got?
There's about 10. So there, you can see there's about 10 boats. And so you'd guess that max total occupancy that they could all carry together would be around 50 people. Of the like several, like probably about 1,500 people that have just arrived in this small town, not including the like 200 that live here. So there's about 1,700 people that are evacuating, and they just want they can only fit about 50, including themselves.
How long is the trip to Brindol?
It's faster by boat, and also possibly safer.
So how fast is it by boat?
So it takes about 7 days to get between each town there. Actually, that's not correct. I'm actually totally wrong on my distances, but that's fine.
It happens to all of us. It's okay.
Yeah. They're actually only supposed to be like a day apart, so this is actually a much shorter trip than I thought. Because you can travel. Let me look for travel speed. I'm gonna guess it's probably taken a little bit longer, just because having to. Let's see, so that's 40 miles is 1 day. It's a little bit more than 1 day between each of them. So I'll say. In this case, so just because I'll say my days have been completely off because I'm stupid. It's taken you about 4 days to get from Drellin's Ferry to Nimon Gap.
Okay.
And so by boat, it would take probably like 2 days to get to Brindol, versus on foot, it would take about another 4 days.
Okay.
Just because each of these towns is, if you're traveling like 10 hours, it's about a day apart. But with the added burden of all the refugees and like stuff breaking down, it takes longer to travel.
Right.
What if we get the refugees to build boats?
Well, I'm not really interested in waiting around for them goblins.
I wasn't talking to you.
I'm gonna whisper into Timothy's ear. I'm gonna say, "Could you animate one of those boats for us?"
Well, sure, but this only holds 5 people, and then it's good for less than one trip. We'll have to row it most of the way. But yeah, I can animate it if it's just us that want to get on the boat. But
Right.
we're trying to solve this problem here that doesn't really answer it.
Hmm.
What if you animated people to build boats?
Why not put all your boats together and then get a large barge, a large barge, a large, as I like to call it, and get as many people as possible on there.
Do you know what capsizing means?
Yes. Do you know what no need for insurance means?
I don't actually.
Do you know what a large means?
You're walking away from a lot of
you
free
know-
money here, pal. I gotta say, as scams go, this is pretty disappointing stuff.
Yeah.
I don't think we could. If we got all the boats together, it wouldn't hold any more people. It's still the
Mhm.
same amount of space.
That's not necessarily actually true.
And the river wouldn't allow us to surpass it if all the things were together. Not a smooth ride necessarily the whole way. Any type of barge. That's the reason why we all have such small boats. Because big boats don't make it on the river.
This is like the grifting 101 episode of News.
What are you, some kind of grift teacher?
Got him.
I don't know about teacher,
Got 'em.
but you know, I've grifted in my day.
In my
Here's the
day.
suitcase.
Where's my...
Hang on just a second. So I notice, let me just confirm this.
Oh no.
Yeah. Oh no, indeed.
So I noticed that polymorph doesn't have a size limit.
Elaborate?
If I were to turn Crete
Mhm.
Ooh.
into
Don't turn me into a
an
boat, dude.
astral dreadnought, could he carry all the people?
There is a CR limit.
Yes.
So,
So what's like the biggest thing that's below our CR?
I think it specifies
Uh,
beast as well for polymorph.
You can post
New
it in the.
Can you post it in the chat so I can
Any
look at
beast,
it?
that's right, yeah.
Oh, there we go.
So I mean, the largest beast by size.
Mammoth?
um, I think it's got to be something that you have seen or read about. If I do it by size, I mean, I guess that you'd probably have seen something of huge size.
Yeah.
So like a mammoth or like a giant elk, maybe. Those are large, or an elephant. But that's still only, that's not enough to carry like all of the people, right? And it only lasts for an hour.
Yeah.
I think probably the best thing we can do, because this is also deciding where we're gonna go, right? Whether or not we're gonna go to.
So you guys, I think that you guys were saying you were gonna go to Brindol.
We're
and
gonna
then
accompany
make your way.
people to Brindle and then
Yeah, we're gonna go to
Here,
Brindle
wait.
first. and then
Samir,
go.
say something.
Hello?
I can hear you.
Okay.
Samir,
Can you, are you?
You're a little
quiet, though.
quieter though, yeah.
Am I?
Yeah.
I think your mic input may have changed to something else. It happens sometimes.
Yeah. Try your. Thing.
Sometimes when something gets disconnected, Discord just automatically goes to something else
Mhm.
and doesn't change back.
Yeah, the refugees would be able to walk there, but these people are just selling what they think is a safer. People aren't really acting super rationally right now. They're kind of in a panic state.
Yeah.
Okay.
We could just go down the road to Brindol and clear out as much as we can, so it's as safe as we possibly can make.
Yeah. All right, everyone. Instead of paying 100 or 90 gold to these fucking idiots,
We'll protect you for free.
Is this better?
on the ground path.
That's better.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll protect you for free on the
Better.
ground path.
Make a persuasion check for
We're
me.
headed down that way. You're welcome to follow us. Persuasion.
Yep.
All right.
Have better
We're second is
persuasion than me.
12.
12.
22.
Okay. Roll me a D100 plus 20.
Ooh.
/R.
No, it's r/.
Oh, wow, that's a
34.
very low roll.
Very
Yeah.
low.
It's kind of hard for, despite you're the people that can hear you, you're very convincing, but not everyone can hear you, and so only about a third of the crowd actually like disperses.
Can I create like a large billboard that says what I just said and animate it?
If
Like
you
float throughout. It's
I'll
and
say
like a
few more.
picture of
If
me
you
doing a thumbs up in the corner.
if you create the billboard, I'll say you could take the advantage on that, and then
Okay.
an additional like. So you've dispersed about 2/3 of the crowd, but there's still
Yeah.
like a group of people that are like, you can see a few of the boats are starting to take off with like fairly wealthy looking patrons on them.
Am I petty enough?
Oh no!
No.
The answer is yes. I'm gonna animate it and just capsize it.
Oh my gosh!
Down with the rich.
Oh my gosh!
It's gonna like
all over
capsize. It capsizes and like floats upside down and starts moving with us with the group.
It's hor-
We've
It's
got a
the guy
free
that you were
boat now.
talking to. He's like, I promise this never happens. uh, and so now we go back to Petra. So yeah, it's a sorry scene. The dozens of injured and sick people are clustered around the wagons, including some badly frightened children and others on stretchers who moan in pain and fear. The clerics don't seem to have much help. One of the clerics, a woman about 50, looks up at you as you pass by. Can you spare 10 minutes, friend? She asks. We need to get these poor people away from here before the goblins arrive.
Yes, I think I can help with that.
Alright, let's
My name is Petra, by the way. Or you can refer to me as the Ocean Master if you want, but you don't have to.
I will be right back.
My name is Leo, and this is Terra. So it's
I'll nod him.
Leo and Terra. And Leo you recognize from the previous town. She's been kind of traveling along with the group and seems to be helping with this right here.
Okay.
So yeah, there are a couple of people you are helping. Give me a athletics check to see how you're helping people onto the. Okay. Yeah, I mean it's taking a lot of time. Some of the people are pretty slow and old. Others are just badly shaken up, and it takes some like coaxing to get them on. A few people seem to have been hurt by goblins. And then
I can toss around some lay on hands if that needs to happen.
yeah, sure. One of the last people that you are loading on is a kind of a woman with like kind of red hair. And she's got her arm in a sling.
No, I'm good.
And can you make me an insight check, please?
Sure. Mhm.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah. She's looking at
Oh.
you in a way that's like, I mean, you don't think you think you're like seeing things at first, but the more you like notice, she's like keeps stealing looks at you.
Hmm.
And
Yeah.
she keeps like checking on you. She's like sees that she's definitely like seeing that you have like armor and like some items. And as you begin to like help her onto the wagon, she
Uh-huh.
says,
The what?
I have surpassed. She kind of looks at you. She says, "My name is Miha.
Yeah.
I'm a sorcerer. Are you
Thanks for
one of
helping me
that
under
band of
dark
adventurers that
clouds.
is rumored to have saved Drellin's Ferry?"
I am. My name is Petra. You may refer to me as the Ocean Master if you would like.
The Ocean Master. Wow, it's very impressive.
Thank you.
I'm in a bit of an injured state right now, but if you were to toss me a few points of a little bit of healing, perhaps I could be of use to your group.
Ah, how so?
And she kind of takes like a second, and she you can see that
I'm
she
back.
kind of awkwardly with one hand casts some kind of spell, and she her face now changes and it looks like you.
Ah,
Says,
like do the like mirror thing where you like wave, see if she mirrors me.
I mean, she kind of is doing it, but like her arm is the one arm is still broken, so she's unable to like mirror you perfectly.
Okay. Yeah, I'll heal her.
Okay, yeah.
How many points is that to fix her?
I'll just say 5, just a flat 5.
Right.
And
Now-
yeah, so she kind of she seems to cast a spell again, and now her face is back. And she kind of turns away from you to kind of like test her arm out and looks back. Thank you so much. Where's the rest of your group? I think
They were off trying to prevent some criminals from extorting the good people trying to escape.
Oh, well, we wouldn't want that, would we? Why don't I
Yeah. Aha.
I can come along with you. What kind of soldiers are in your group? I'm curious. I've heard rumors, but I don't know much. I heard you have a minotaur with you.
Yes, we have a minotaur by the name of Crete. He's a barbarian of sorts. We also have a Loxodon, which is a elephant man by the name of Timothy, and he's a musician and quite the dancer as well. We
Okay.
also have a Gip Yankee by the name of Lieutenant Zach, and quite the marksman. He, in fact, in our last encounter with the enemy, he pinned the goblin to the tree through his armor. It's quite impressive.
Through his armor. Wow, seems like quite a fellow. And so yeah, you kind of. I assume this is like as you're walking towards the rest of the group. Everyone has been loaded on. The clerics thank you for your help. They say blessings of Palor upon you.
I'll do the like father symbol and be like,
Okay.
and blessings upon thee.
Okay. And so yeah, you guys eventually come back together. You guys see this woman along with Petra. She's wearing kind of like a simple like dress, like a almost like a riding or traveling dress. And she sees the rest of your group, and you can see her kind of like mentally sizing each of you up. And she says, "Well, where are we off to next? My name is I'm getting a bit ahead of myself. My name is Miha Sorani. And each of you are.
Hello, Miha. I am Creed Isla.
She
Tim.
kind of casually like waves to each of you.
I nodded
Oh,
her.
there.
Cheers.
Did you say Tim?
Yep,
Tim.
Tim.
All right.
He's not wrong.
I don't understand what you're hung up on here.
I know it was a little strange.
Mhm.
We've always called you
Doctor.
Timothy, but whatever.
Okay.
Who exactly is this again? I was gone for a second.
She's our new sorcerer associate.
Oh.
Yes, I can.
No.
And she. I'm pleased to be of aid in whatever way I can. I'm also a bit of a tracker, if that's something that you're in need of.
How good
That
is
could
she?
help.
Sorcerer.
Yeah.
Yes, a sorcerer. She kind of makes a little like motion with her hands, and like a flame appears.
Hmm.
I've always envied being able to do magic without doing any of the work.
Yeah. Have you met our friend, the Legs?
Yeah, I'm gonna pull out Henry. Like, this is good
yeah, did
since
you-
we lost our last spellcaster.
That would be good. Yes.
I pull him out and I show her. Oh, he's not dead. He's just legs.
Outstanding.
Can I do an insight check myself? I know Ricky did, but can
on
I do
her?
it on her? Yeah, because she's
Yeah,
acting
sure.
strangely calm to just seeing a pair of legs.
I mean, she's a magic user.
Yeah.
You can. I mean, you can do insight on her if you'd like.
Oh, it's not good.
Yeah. I mean, what's your like initial assumption about her? Do you have like an initial assumption?
I think I'm just kind of like paranoid and like a little bit more cautious recently because of the cult. So I'm just like making sure she's like good.
Yeah. I mean, you kind of have like a little bit of that. You kind of maintain your like innate paranoia. You kind of think like, wow, this seems a little bit too convenient, maybe. But you're also kind of not in a place where you want to be refusing help, especially when it plops itself down into your lap. So it might just be a stroke of good luck.
Right.
So
Hmm.
you're kind of a little bit conflicted about how to feel about this.
Well, in any case, pleasure to have you around.
Welcome
Uh,
aboard.
Did our associate Petra tell you about our current plans?
I have not. Perhaps we should go somewhere a little bit more private. Wouldn't want any prying ears or eyes to be.
No,
That's a good idea.
All right. So
Can
yeah,
we get in
she-
that boat we took?
Yeah, the capsized boat is like off to the side.
Yeah, we can get into this thing. It's my new boat.
Nice.
You took a boat from one of those profiteers?
Ah, nice boat there. Where'd you get it?
Yeah, I borrowed it.
Ah,
Nice. You know, those guys aren't half bad if they let you borrow it.
Yeah,
could be worse. Could be
definitely.
worse.
All right. So you guys get in the boat like away from everyone,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and then
Yes.
what of the plan are you explaining to her?
So we're explaining. I'm assuming we're explaining we're going to Brindol right now. We're like kind of gonna bodyguard the people going there, making sure we can get them all, or as many as we can, there safely.
Yep.
And then I think we can hold back on the plan
Yeah, I
to
was
go to
about to say.
Rest until we get to Brindol.
Need to know basics.
Yeah.
Of course. So you're going to Is there anything are you planning on just pulling up with the rest of the refugees, aiding the defense effort in Brindle? What other rumors have you heard? I've been a bit under the weather, stuck in this town.
Well,
We've seen the army.
we've seen the army.
What do
And
you
they're-
think of the army? It's massive.
Dragon.
Drag
manticores.
siege
Goblin.
beasts.
Yeah. A
Have you seen
Grodd.
any of the
A
have you seen
Grodd,
any
yeah.
of the high-ranking officials?
No, but we know who their leader is, and we've faced a couple of their high-ranking officials as well.
Who have you faced?
So,
Oxlord Hoth.
Oxlord Koth. Okay.
who's the other one we heard about too? Was
Can
it-
I ask
is
why the specific interest?
Yeah.
I'm a curious one, of course. And if I'm going to be aiding your group, I figure I should know as much of the details as possible.
Can I insight check that?
Yeah, sure.
Hmm.
All right.
We all don't trust the only female.
17.
17? Yeah, I mean, she seems to have a little bit more interest than just, like, curiosity, like a little more specific interest than just like, oh, I'm curious. But it's hard to discern exactly what her interest is.
Okay. All right.
Tell me, have
She doesn't seem to have like, you don't sense necessarily like ill intentions, but you also don't sense necessarily like that she's completely being forward with you.
Okay.
Tell
With the
me,
seven.
was it Misha or Mia?
It's I'll put the name. It's Miha.
Miha, got it.
Miha Sarani.
Tell me, Miha, do you know about the cult of Minos? Or what do you know about the cult of Minos?
Only what I've heard in rumors. They seem to have been gathering in the hills. That's what you've said, isn't it?
Yes.
And then they've been coming along in search of conquest. Perhaps they have some interest in conquering all of El Cervale. That would be the obvious goal of them.
That is the goal. Their goal. They already captured Drellin's Ferry.
Yes.
Now they're making their
I think
way
the plan
towards
is to-
Brindol.
I believe the plan is to make a stand of sorts at Brindol.
Yes.
That would be the logical place for a stand, with their walls and their army.
Stand by Sly and the Family Stone plays in the background.
Okay. Can I ask you something in particular? Crete, was it?
I always imagine the soundtrack
Yes.
of this Kingdom Warby come together.
Oh yes, totally. You are a Minotaur, yes?
Yes, not born as one, but yes.
But you have no compulsion to serve Minos.
No, quite the opposite. I intend to destroy him.
I thought Minotaurs were created in the service of Minos, but I guess my assumption was wrong.
Some have. We've met others before and have fought with them. But mine was less. Were the other ones forced on? It was like kind of.
What was the what was the full question?
The
what?
other Minotaurs. Do we know if that was like forced on them or was it something they chose?
From your understanding, they did mention that there was a ritual to turn normal humanoids into Minotaurs. And I think the implication that you would have gotten from that is that that's like intentional. That was like
Okay.
done by their choice.
Mine was done in a rather unorthodox way.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I'm just gonna think. Timothy's gonna think to himself. It's like, unless the
Unless
compulsion to take down Minos is in service of Minos, and he's gonna start making like a little conspiracy board.
in his mind, yeah, a little mind.
All
illusion.
coming together.
Creed's gonna think
Okay.
about it for a second, like, no, it's bloodthirsty rage.
All right.
No, I just say this to myself.
Oh,
I start
okay.
doing a conspiracy board in my mind.
Cool. So yeah, is there any other business you guys have in this city or in Nimon Gap, or are you guys gonna head the rest of the way to Brindol?
Now let's go to Brindle.
Yeah, let's go to Brindle.
Wait. Like I just right as like outside the gates, just be like, wait. Okay, so this realm has a god that you guys haven't overthrown yet, right?
God?
Yeah, we have a god.
Okay. First of all, you should really get on that overthrowing thing. It rules, but
I
how?
don't like that.
What degree of autonomy do you have in terms of free will and all that?
I think we have full.
Complete, as far as I can understand.
Yes.
They like oblige us to do things.
It didn't
sometimes.
strike you as odd that the man who was turned into a minotaur and has a bloodthirsty rage against the cult, and the man who wields a sword that the cult wants came together, and now we just happen to transport to a place where we're going to be fighting against the cult? This is all a grand design to get them the sword.
Okay, but what do we do about that? Can't really throw it away.
We can
What if-
hide it.
What if we were to put together this army, and then you and Crete run away, throwing off their plans?
I
Or at
cannot.
least,
Well, I don't know about that one.
can the sword be melted down?
I don't think so.
The sword's like the sword kind of like you can feel like the presence of the sword suddenly is
Yeah.
in the front of your mind. It's like
Yeah, we should stop talking about this.
oh shit, down, you say.
I don't really like these kind of melting down talks.
You don't like it, or does the sword not like it?
Well, I mean, I'm attached to the sword, so I also don't like it.
The thought that comes to your head is that you're not sure of where you've been commingled with the sword for almost a year now, and you're almost like not sure where the sword's personality ends and yours begins
That's a good sign.
in some
Ooh.
points of your life.
I do agree that, at least to the point that we were summoned here, it is odd.
I agree with that.
I will continue to push forward till
Hey,
I...
listen, man. You guys haven't overthrown your god yet. All bets are off.
Look, I think that when the time comes, we will cross that bridge. I think that it will do us.
Okay, but
no
see,
good
I
to
think
talk
we
about
don't
this
do
now.
anything about
No
it.
longer.
Are you guys having this conversation in front of Miha, or are you
I don't think
like
so.
not with her when you're talking
No,
about this?
Sort of like close out a little bit.
So yeah, she insists on sleeping alone.
Yeah.
Good,
Because
good.
you're a bunch of burly
Yeah.
dudes
Yeah.
I'm a cow.
who she barely knows.
If we don't do anything about it now, I think that bridge might just fuck us in the ass.
I agree with Timothy.
That bridge might
what
just
are we
fuck us
supposed
in
to
the
do?
ass.
We could try to hide it. We put it in. If we leave it in Brindle, they're not really going to. They're going to attack anyways. But
I think that maybe you shouldn't wield it into the big battle.
I don't know about that one either.
Because there's a chance that it could turn on us.
I think we've discussed what happens. I think we've discussed the possibility of that before, have we not?
We've never come to a consensus. You've just said
Yeah.
we'll cross that bridge and get to it.
we have been saying it a
We're very
lot.
close to it.
You know what you'll have to do.
Can I do an?
Hopefully the Father will be able to guide me through this. But
Isn't
Hmm.
just
all I have is faith.
the issue isn't just what we'll have to do to you, it's that you're powerful and that could pose a problem for the tide of the battle as a whole.
Hmm.
Uh,
What check did you want to make, Milad?
I was gonna ask if I can do insight or maybe Arcana to see if like Petra can even be like separated from the sword, or if that will cause something bad.
I'd say
Extend.
from
Is that a
being with him for this long, the sword, and you kind of are also at the you realize that the sword is a source of a lot of his like prowess.
Mm-hmm.
And without the sword, he'll likely be substantially weakened, if not like fully incapacitated if you try and forcibly separate him from the sword. Also, the fact that he is attuned to the sword means that it would be hard or impossible to separate him from the sword against his and the sword's will.
Right.
So even if you were to leave the sword somewhere, it would still come to his hand when he called it. You can't just like set it somewhere and forget about it.
Petra, this is a very difficult time. And really right now, if we're being honest, it's very bleak. Even if we gather all the forces at Brindol, there's a pretty good chance we can't defeat the army. So letting them get their hands on that sword to give to their god will just make things worse.
I don't believe that it will be our final stand at Brindol. Might be theirs, but I'm sure that, we have the prowess to be able to escape.
Maybe.
And
Okay.
as far as I can tell, the sword is only compelled by Minos himself.
Well, if those servants are coming to take it back to Minos, don't you think?
What do you think I'm gonna do? Just give it to him?
No,
Maybe.
but the sword
You might be
may
compelled
just
to.
stop. The sword may just stop
That's
giving
not
you its
the point.
power.
We don't know anything about how this works. None of us do.
Look, I have faith that I will be able to stand against the power of the sword. At least until we come to Minos. That is
So
the
you
one
guys
thing
are
we
sitting
can
around like a campfire right now, kind of talking in hushed tones.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. Yeah, you guys see. I mean, it's kind of a dark night. The like moon
dark
is above you. And as you guys are sitting there, kind of like it seems like there's like a stray dog who's seeming to have been abandoned comes and crawls up next to the fire,
Can I
lays down.
can I pet it?
Sure.
Hmm.
Can I try to? I'm gonna give it one of my treats, and try to like entice it to follow me.
Okay. Yeah, sure. You give it a treat.
A little sus.
There's a dog.
I like dog.
I
Just
like-
random dog in the middle of the night. A little sus.
Okay.
I
You
like
think so?
insight check it to see if it,
Inside check the
What do
dog.
you? How would you tell insight on a dog?
like the way they read us. I can
I
read
guess
it.
that would. I think it would technically be like animal handling to see
Okay.
if you, or like maybe nature.
Can I do animal handling to try to like?
14.
Oh no.
To see if there's
14?
like anything
I mean,
suspicious about it.
I
like
mean,
rare
other than there's not necessarily anything suspicious about. I mean, it seemed to have sought out your campsite.
Hmm.
But maybe it's just because Crete was like cooking and there was like meat. Also, it does seem to have taken an interest in Crete at this point, as Crete like pet it.
Hell yeah. You know what? I'm gonna the food I'm cooking for tonight for the treats tomorrow, I guess.
Hmm.
I'm gonna put the eggplant in. See what that
Okay.
does.
See what that
Woohoo.
does.
Doesn't
Like it's
have any
Breath of the
special
Wild.
effects.
It's just like it's Breath of the Wild.
Eggplant parmesan.
Makes it full recovery.
Right,
It's actual health instead of 10 hit points now.
You're the dog has some temp hit point, and the dog does follow you.
Oh.
The next day, the dog fell asleep next to the campfire, as you guys whoever was taking watch took watch, and it seems to be following you the next day.
Nice. I got a dog now. I will name you. I get something.
What are you gonna name the dog? Oh no, should I be worried?
Um.
Donda.
Donda
Donda
2.
2.
Oh no.
Uh,
Reloaded.
Watch the
with
throne.
child.
Watch the
Dog is
throne.
with child.
Jesus is king.
I'm gonna.
Watch the
Name the dog Watch the Throne.
I'm
You have to name
not.
the dog Watch the
We're
Throne.
naming
is.
all the pets
We're
after
naming
Kanye.
the dog Watch the Throne.
Come here,
Hang
watch the
on.
throne. Come here.
No.
So cursed.
What did I name him? What did I name him? I'm going to name it.
Doobie.
I'm gonna name it.
Watch the
Doobert.
Throne.
Doobert, Doobert, Do.
I'm gonna name him Androgeus. Androgeus? How do I say that?
What is it?
Hang on.
Androgynous?
I don't
Andromeda.
that. Androgeus.
Androgeus?
Androgeus. That was the name of my deceased son.
Your
What?
Oh,
okay.
your deceased son.
Yes.
You don't know how to pronounce your deceased son's name? It's been too long.
It's been what session is this? 24.
Androgynous.
Last time I said this was probably session 1 or 2.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna name him Andy for short.
That's cute.
Adorable.
Welcome aboard, Andy.
Aboard, get it? Because we're in a boat. Are we still in the boat?
No, we went to bed at a
I
campfire.
mean, I guess I could animate it again, but
I give him
Probably
another
not.
treat.
Okay.
I feel like there's diminishing returns in the boat thing at some point.
Yeah.
Music
Okay.
finally stopped.
So yeah, you guys now with your new ally, let me get a picture for her. And also I need to change her name. To what was it? I have it in the chat.
Miha.
Miha, that's right. Okay. She's that. And then I need to change her icon. Oop. Yes. Yes. Let's look for just elf sorcerer images, because she does appear to be an elf. Red hair.
Sick.
In the meantime, I'm gonna like pull Crete aside. I'm like, all right,
Okay.
look, yes, me. You guys didn't do anything about Petra and the sword for too long, and now he's like an addict.
I suppose it might have been too long.
Mhm.
But no, we weren't expecting to immediately run into the cult after we returned. We were expecting there to be a bit of downtime and then we can figure things out.
Yeah, like I said, I think determinism is working against you here.
Yes. Though I'm not sure what to do. He seems he does not want to part with the sword. And even if he does, there's nothing saying that it will not return to him.
Okay.
But I'm also
let me
curious
try and
about
drag
this.
this out.
I'm also curious about the actual strength of the sword. Because I'm assuming the sword is only granting Petra like a fraction of its power. Whereas Minos could use its full strength.
All right, when we get to Brindol, I know we said we're gonna go to Rhest right away, but I think I'm gonna want a little time. It's a big city. They live near the cult area. Maybe we can get some research done.
Research and gather some resources. I agree.
Cool.
Is Zach in on this, or is it just
Yeah,
Timothy?
we'll bring that. I just brought you
Okay.
up because you and Petra are like the only people from the original crew.
Yeah. Oh, that's weird to think about.
That's great, yeah.
Yeah.
Just try and do her real quick.
I mean, I guess Henry's technically here, but he's legs, so
We're gonna give her. I'll have
Won't
her
be
do
that
her,
effective.
yeah.
I'm just gonna test one of her spells, just check what the DC is.
Slow.
14.
14.
Cool. Cool. That's not terrible. That's pretty close to what I wanted it actually. So yeah. All right. So yeah, as you're making your way, the next city on the map is the town of Talar. It's a small town. Closest thing to like a suburb, I guess, but not exactly the same, of Brindol. And as you guys enter the town, it seems to be mostly like a farming village. A lot of farm. There seems to be their primary source of economy is trade with Brindol, and so there's like a young woman who is like kind of standing on like a platform trying to direct like a female woman. She has like a beautifully carved bow on her arm, and she's trying to direct like people to move around. She seems to be like the leader. And yes, similar chaotic scene to what you've heard. You hear rumors about how the people of how Tarleton has already fallen. Nimon's Gap is falling quickly. It's a mess at this point.
We were just at Nimon's Gap.
Well, Nimon's Gap, yeah. So
Oh,
you were
yeah.
at Nimon's Gap like a day, like 2 days ago, and Nimon's Gap. There's this is all rumors. It's hard to tell what's fact or fiction.
Right.
But definitely you're getting the impression that the rumors are that the horde is pretty close on your tail.
And
Is there
we're
anything we
at
could do to slow them down?
Well,
Land surveying, no.
Perhaps we could come with ourselves. This is Miha. If we're talking about slowing them down, I think if we were to, do they have a leader? Do we know if they have a leader?
they have multiple. The very top guy is Minos himself, but in terms of like generals, we don't know who's commanding this army. We only know that one other guy.
Who, Azar Cool?
Yes.
As our cool and Oxford Cobb.
And
who's
Ox-
like a lower-
Oh,
Azar
Azar Cool might
Cool.
be leading it. But yes, we know of those two. Though we are
Perhaps
not
if-
sure
if-
if either.
Azar Cool is the top boss.
We think
Yeah.
Azar Cool is the top. Okay.
Yes.
Perhaps the best way to slow down this army would be to sneak into their army and assassinate their general.
I'm gonna look over at Timothy. I'm gonna like raise my eyebrows. Because that's our plan to go to Rhest, right? We think he's there, so we're going to Rhest to kill him.
You think Alzar Cool is in Rest? Is that what you
Oh,
said?
I was talking to you, Wilson.
Is that what you guys you were told that there was a leader of,
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, right,
of
okay.
them. You weren't sure if it was
Like,
Azar Cool or not.
Another group of hobgoblins
Right.
coming through Rest.
Yeah, or something else might be happening there. You're not exactly sure, but you are there. The rumor is that there is some force of
There
the
must
cult of
be
Minos there.
kind of leader within the military itself. I'm gonna look
Yes.
at Miha. You think you could do that?
I think that we do have some members of the party that are fairly stealthy.
Thank
She
you.
looks over at Zach.
Oh,
Perhaps if we worked together, we could get in. I don't know anything about the army. You were the ones talking about it, but I can. And she kind of she kind of like turns away, and when she looks back at you, she has the face of a hobgoblin. I think perhaps we could get into this army if we really needed to. And her turns away and her face flashes again back to her normal face. It's just an idea.
Goblin?
Goblin? Not well enough, I guess. Do none of you speak Goblin?
I
Nah.
can read a little bit, the very, very basics, but otherwise, no. I mean, I have tongues, I guess. That would get you through a line of defense or two, but
Yeah, none of us can.
I know Minotaur, which a few of their members know. Those that are Minotaur know. But no Goblin.
Then if any of us do go in, it would be Crete and Miha, and Crete would do all the talking.
what if? Okay, hang on. If we're gonna do this, there's a couple of moves we could pull, but I think the best move might be the imprisoned Chewbacca.
I think I've heard of that. Is that in the hit play Star Wars?
Yes. That's where people who pretend to be insiders and they capture one of the enemy.
Interesting.
It seems like it might be a outstanding idea. Perhaps myself disguised and Crete could pretend to have captured the rest of the party.
I think probably not the rest of the party. I think maybe one person.
And perhaps Lieutenant Mr. Zach could sneak in along with us if that is.
Right.
Yes.
So it would
Hey,
only need to. We
Can I like
only.
insight check if she's leading us into a trap here?
Yeah, you can roll insight.
we just don't trust her.
You guys
Yeah.
are so untrustworthy. She might just have a bad plan, guys.
13.
13. Let's see. I'm gonna roll for her.
Petra doesn't like this plan. Petra thinks this,
Deception.
No, it's it would be like a
Oh,
persuasion.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
think
you don't
it's
you don't
plan.
detect any like intentionality of her like leading you into a trap.
Yeah, I think that at best we get in and we die fighting our way out, and at worst we get in and die immediately. I think that our current plan of action is a stronger plan. I think we should keep that on the back burner like an assassination attempt, but I don't think that should be our running plan currently.
Yeah. I
Maybe
think I
in
have to-
just a desperate. Yes, it might just be a. I might just have. I haven't seen the army. You understand? I don't know.
It is.
Mm.
Yes, we understand. It is
My
massive,
only-
though.
My only worry, the reason I bring it up at all is my worry is that if they're advancing so fast, and I think we won't even have time to get to Rest before they come to Relic.
That's true, yeah.
Perhaps we could send a scout back to, or we could double back and see if what the rumors are saying was actually true.
That just delays us further.
Does anyone have some kind of tool they could use to perhaps spot?
Can I? Can anybody talk to dogs?
Do I speak with animals? I don't. Wait. They have to understand a language for tongues, right?
Correct. Yeah, I believe that's correct.
The spell grants the creature you touch the ability to understand any spoken language it hears. Moreover, when the target speaks, any creature that knows at least one language and can hear the target understands what it says. So if I cast it on the dog, I think it could speak to us?
I think you're correct. Yeah. Huh. It says the creature. It doesn't specify a humanoid.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's an option.
I was thinking we could. I'll give the
That's
dog.
very interesting. That's an interesting idea. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll give Andy a bunch of food, and when you put tongues on him, I'll tell him there's a big group of.
So I'm doing this?
So is this what you're doing?
Oh
Is
yeah,
this the
we
plan?
should decide. Well, the plan that I have
Yeah,
in
what
mind
we
is
thinking here?
giving it food, talk to it, and ask it to scout the army and see exactly how long it may take for them to come back, and then
I'm
to
not
meet
sure
back
they're
with
about
us.
killing dogs, but I guess we could give it a shot.
Dogs are quick, so
Can the dog sound like Patrick Stewart?
Yes.
That's gonna subject you to my terrible Patrick Stewart impression, though. So I feel
That's
like
alright.
Just say what
It's
you
canon.
want to say. I'll do the Patrick Stewart
Oh
impression.
God. Okay. I've been watching some Next Generation
God,
clips,
yeah.
so I might
No father. Man, I'm getting into the
Patrick
groove.
Stewart. I need to think like there are 4 lights.
There are 4 lights.
Okay. So what are you saying to the dog? So you cast
All right,
tongues on the
so
dog.
cast tongues.
I
and he's
I like hold out my tongue,
okay.
and it like forks it out and extends into like a multitude of tongues that sort of like brush over the dog.
The dog looks very scared at first, and you hear, "Oh my God, what the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that?"
Calm
And then
down.
it notices now that you can understand it. It's like, "Do you guys have any more meat?"
Actually.
Oh wait, you know what? No, this is better. I stick out my tongue, I like pull it out,
Oh God.
and I like stick it into the dog's mouth.
That's even the body horror in this campaign. Is fucking,
I love thinking of magic as body horror.
yeah. So the dog, like, you guys gave me food last night. That was really good.
Yes. Thank you for sticking around.
What's a dog's
Andy.
intelligence?
It better be high, or it's not accurate.
Oh, there's no actual just. Oh, there's like a what is it? It's not a.
There's no dog stat sheet.
It's not officially a dog. There's a
Wow.
different name. It's the Mastiff, I think.
Yeah,
Is the
massive.
stat block you use for a dog? Yeah. So yeah, it's got a 3.
Oh. Oh.
That's
It's
so
fucked
cute.
up.
So hi.
Maybe this plan won't work.
Hi.
Hello.
I mean, they're trained. They're trainable. They're trained as
Yes.
guard dogs and stuff. So.
Hello.
Hi.
By the way, your name is Andy.
My
I'm
name
gonna,
is
like,
Andy.
pet him. Yes, Andy.
It kind of rolls over.
I'm gonna pet him, and as I'm petting him, I'm gonna ask him, "You've seen those disgusting-looking creatures that's been attacking the towns and raiding people recently, correct? Some of them may look similar to how I look."
Yeah.
Good. You see, Andy, there is a big group of them making their way down this road that we are currently on. And we would like to know how far behind us they are. So, in exchange for a large amount of food, both now and when you return, I would like to ask you to, as quickly as you can, but also safely, go back down this road, check on the army, and just see how long it may take them to get to the town we're going to.
Okay. This is fairly complicated for the dog with 3 intelligence.
Right.
So I'm gonna have one of you do this roll
You know
for
what?
me. Actually.
I'm gonna, before he does that, I'm gonna like push him aside and be like, okay, buddy, I think you're not. He's
Actually,
speaking.
just
he's
give me the
speaking
int roll first. Give me the int roll first for the
Okay.
dog. Give me it's a d20 minus 4.
Ashar
20 minus 4.
minus 4.
Not
Yeah.
20.
Nice.
That's not, yeah.
No worse.
That's not as bad as I
Can I
thought.
give it inspiration?
Can I
Does it
put
specify
bowstring magic?
Humanoid?
I don't think it does.
Does it just
I
say
think it's-
creature?
I think
Let
I
me
can
look.
give it my bowstring magic too, so
Are
that's
you guys
another
gonna,
D3.
you're just gonna fucking
One
beef up this-
creature other than yourself, yeah.
The creature can
Alright,
roll
sure.
a D3 whenever making an attack roll or an ability check, and add the number
Okay,
rolled to
so
a D20.
D3 first.
Yeah, so I'll give it a
I'll roll the
bowstring
d3
magic.
so it gets a 1. So that's
Okay, 1 and then D8.
Do you want to roll it? Here you
Yeah,
can
I'll roll it.
You can roll the d8. Yeah.
Okay, 6.
Okay, so that bumps it up to a 14.
15.
15.
Oh no, you got the one. That's right. So
Yeah.
14.
Right.
14.
All right,
It
I'm gonna
seems
be
to
like,
understand a little bit better as you're kind of like interpretive dancing your way through the
I was like,
explanation.
all right, buddy. Listen, it's speaking our language, but you still gotta think like a dog. Okay,
Yeah.
boy. Go that way
That way. It kind of
you
does
see-
like the point, like Doug, like the point.
till you see goblins, and I'm gonna like conjure up like a goblin face.
It gets really scared and like covers its eyes with its paws, like the dog.
And then come back and fetch information for us
Ah.
about
Fetch.
how many moons it took you to
Moons?
get from them to how many big sky cheese wheels.
I know what days are.
Okay, great. How many
Good,
days
good.
it took you to get from the goblins back to us?
Okay.
And
Wait.
if you didn't understand it before, there's a lot of food in it for you before and after you come back.
Give me an animal handling check. Whoever is better at animal handling.
I have a +1 to animal handling. I
I'm
don't
a
know.
+4.
Probably better than any of us, yeah.
All
Plus
right, yeah.
4.
Or wait, no. Yeah, I think it's 0.
15.
15. Okay.
Not bad.
And I was gonna give you advantage anyways because you were giving it food. So yeah, it seems to. Okay, food now, and then go, and then food when I get back, right?
Of
Yep,
course.
that's right.
Okay, food
be
now.
Yeah, be safe, Andy.
Its tail is fucking wagging like fucking hell.
You're an Astral Master now. Just remember that.
And it like kind of perks up, like Astral Master.
Yes, it means you're the goodest boy.
The goodest boy.
Astral
Food
Master.
now?
Yes, and I'm gonna lay out the food.
Okay.
I give him like 3 of my treats, some
Okay.
other stuff I cooked, and the eggplant.
It spits out. It like gets like angry at the eggplant, like eggplant.
Fair
Like,
enough.
Like it doesn't like it, and it's afraid of it.
Fair
like a
enough.
dog's
And I
actor on like
take
a
it.
vacuum cleaner.
I pick it up and put it away, and like that's fair. And I'll put another treat in instead. So I give
Okay.
him 4.
Takes its treat, bounds away in the direction you pointed. All right, and that's the beginning of that plot thread.
Yeah! If Andy doesn't come back, I'm killing myself.
It's the end of the campaign. It's a TPK by
I've
suicide.
only known Andy for 2 hours, but if anything happens to him, I'll kill everyone and then myself.
I finally have an animal companion in this, or I have my own companion. If I lose him now, I'm done with this game.
Mhm.
Fuck.
It's over. This is the end of D&D.
Yeah.
Okay.
Never playing this game again.
So yeah, you guys, now that you've sent your dog, you've sent Andy along back to
Yeah, could
do
we-
your scouting report for you. The
Yeah.
Miha's like, I'm not sure how. Well, yeah, ending session. I think options are we end at initiative or we end at after the combat. So we're gonna do one more.
Because
So
that's
it
like
long?
it could be like right now. It shouldn't be very long now.
Let's do after the combat.
So yeah,
Yeah.
it's fairly small combat.
Okay.
time.
So
Right.
okay. So
Yeah, I'm being threatened to end an initiative.
Okay. Then I guess we can end an initiative.
okay.
All right.
So
Wait, Ricky, how far away are you from home?
About 30 minutes.
Okay, what if
Okay.
we do the initiative and then you leave, and then we'll just shoot this shit here for 30 minutes, and then you can continue at your house.
I'm
The
not
combat.
subjugating stream to that. To 30 minutes.
we'll give a detailed and dramatic reenactment of Porco Rosso until you get.
Yes.
That sounds like pain.
I want
It
that.
is.
That might be my Halloween costume this
In
year.
original
Porco
Japanese.
Rosso.
Malad, that should be your costume.
I have something else planned.
For my
Uh,
Halloween party when you come to my house.
When is that? But we'll talk about this after.
We will talk about this after. But
I want to dress up as Bill the Butcher,
oh
but that
god,
requires a top hat.
yes.
Nice.
I'm gonna dress up as Weinberg again.
Oh God, not anymore. No.
That's
Um,
cursed.
okay,
Yeah.
yeah, that's
Ending
cursed now.
discussion of that now.
No, okay.
Yeah,
so
too soon.
on this next day of the journey, this is the last day. You're in between. You're on the way in between Brindol, from Talar and Brindol, and you spy trouble ahead on the road. In the shade of several tall poplars, a 2-horse wagon has been dragged off the road.
A what?
I'm gonna kill you, Samir. I'm gonna fucking kill you. Small goblins
done.
clamber all over the wagon, shouting in wicked glee, while a pair of hulking 2-headed monsters roar and shout at the goblins. You think you can make out a couple of motionless bodies in surcoats of blue and white lying at the side of the road. So
Looks-
are you guys? What are you guys doing?
Should I animate the wagon just as a precaution?
Murdering.
Okay, so
Yes.
then it's initiative then.
I'm gonna animate the wagon.
That was another day, so I should have
I
no potion magic.
I
again.
would advertise caution. I don't know what those big things are, but they seem pretty tough.
Yeah, that's why I'm animating the wagon. And I don't mean my ass here.
And she is going to
Common mistake.
click on detect magic.
Can I use my magic awareness as well, just to have a second set of eyes that I can trust?
Yeah, sure. You're just and can you post the text of that just so I'm sure what's going
Yeah.
on? You know the location of any spell or magic item. When you sense a spell, you learn which school of magic it belongs to. Okay. You guys both click on your magic awareness. She sees you click on your magic, and she's like, "That really isn't necessary." And I think I've got this, but you don't.
Sorry, I'm so used to not really having anybody
Mhm.
else detect the magic that it's
Mhm.
just kind of automatic.
Yeah, you do sense some magic coming off of Miha. And it seems to be illusion magic, but you don't sense any magic on the card itself.
What about the beast? Like, does it have
They're
any
like-
magic?
They look like 2-headed ogres, basically.
Okay.
So they don't seem to have
Uh,
any magic on. Actually, let me make sure in the thing. Yeah, so there's no magic anywhere by the cart, but you do sense a little bit of illusion magic coming off of Miha.
Like active illusion magic, or like that's the kind of magic she primarily uses?
Let's see.
This could be a Shrek situation.
I would say it's kind of it's like
fun.
it seems active. I mean, you've seen her like be pretty free with her casting of disguise self. So
Right.
but in this case,
yes, it seems to be an ogre over there. I'm not seeing
there's
anything
two
in the
of them
cart.
like that. Two of them like that.
Yeah.
You don't say anything about the magic coming off of her. She does
I'm-
also. Let me check what this would be. She has a. You notice that there's a like a dagger at her belt that has a. Or what would this be? Like a. I guess it would be probably evocation magic coming off of the dagger would be the closest.
Right.
Although I'm not entirely. Let me check what these spells are technically, because I'm not 100% sure what it would be. Like a poison spray is. Oh, I guess I don't know if it's conjuration though. I don't know. You definitely sense that there's a magic. She has a magic weapon, but it's hard to. I'm not sure. I guess it would be kind of like conjuration evocation, because it's like a poison. You get the idea that it's like poisoned, or like a magical poison dagger.
Right.
So.
I'm gonna keep the stuff about the illusion on her to myself for now, because again, I did see her.
Yeah, you see that
change.
she seems to she does. Do you tell her that you're seeking magic?
That I'm looking at magic, or that.
Did you mention that?
Well,
out loud,
she said that
she was doing her detect magic, but
yeah, but I thought she knew that I was doing that because she asked me,
Okay.
because I
yeah, she would know then. So she knows
Okay.
that you are detecting magic as well. She doesn't seem to like have any particular. I mean, let me do something actually. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, you catch a little bit of like, she notices that you're detecting magic and that she might be like, oh, he's detecting magic. But nothing like, she doesn't make any particular movements that would indicate that something was like up.
right. I'm gonna actually write that down real quick. Miha illusion. Oh, that's not how you spell illusion. Illusion on. Okay. I'm gonna keep that to myself for now because I think we're about to go fight. But I take note of that. And I say, I see no magic over by those creatures and the wagons.
All right.
Do you see anything?
I see nothing. Just she kind of looks around at the party. A lot of glowing coming around from this group.
Yeah, that
you guys
sounds
are
about
pretty
right.
kitted out with these magic items.
Well, we had to do a lot to gain them. One of us lost their legs and then became legs. That one has issues. And I became an even bigger freak.
Well, I think I'll hear about that story the next time. And she's gonna open the combat by
time.
shooting the slow spell at the, and that's what we're gonna call it for tonight. We'll do initiative next time.
Nice.
All right.
Cool.
All right. We're in a little early today. Not bad.
All right. I'm gonna leave. If there's any critical information, please tell me.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
just like with the chat, or like tell me when you speak to me next.
I
Will do.
we're gonna be ending. I'm gonna be wrapping up stream here, anyways. But yeah, we'll let you know.
Okay, cool. Thank you
All
guys. Have a good night.
Bye, Ricky.
Good night, Ricky.
All right, yeah, there it is. Now it's all messed up. Yeah, I'm gonna go end stream. Anything you guys want to say to chat before we go?
Thanks for watching.
Don't forget to hydrate.
Oh wow.
Check out. Check out. What's a good thing to check out?
DM done deal on Friday nights.
DM done deal on or every other Friday night, not every Friday night.
Oh yeah.
Watch Seinfeld on Netflix.
You get to hear me do my outstanding Southern accent for my tiefling character.
Check out Porco Rosso.
Yes, Porco Rosso. Everyone
Right.
should watch Porco Rosso.
Check out I Think You Should Leave. It's a sketch show. It's great.
All right, you got one more.
Okay, check out The Sopranos.
Oh yeah.
Always
Oh
great.
yeah.
Gabagool.
Gabagool.
Leave the gun. Take the canoe.
You gobbled your
Gabba.
last ghoul.
And I cannot
Uh,
stress this enough.
Yeah. All right. In that case, yeah, I'm gonna go end stream, but so I'll be right back. But for chat, bye.
Oh, we might
Bye.
be switching schedules.
Yeah.
right?
Well,
When is
Maybe.
that
I
starting?
still don't know. So
Okay.
I'll let them know about that. But yeah, for
Okay.
chat, bye.
Bye.
Later.
Hang on. How do I mute
All right,
again?
I'm gonna go pee. I'll be back.
All right.
Better do that. That work? Why is my fucking... Oh, it's stupid sometimes. Here, let's do that. Let me pause the music real quick. And then I'll also turn this one back on. I'll turn my camera on in a second. Let me just make sure it's deafened. I am. Perfect. So in that case, let me turn off my camera for that, and then there we go. All right, that is everything. Yeah, that is this session of Ballads of Lost Empire. This was a relatively quick one. Ricky was at a friend's house. Didn't even know that. Yeah, this was a fairly simple. We didn't get to Rhest. I thought we were gonna get there, so maybe the name doesn't fit too well, but oh well, it'll happen. Yeah, as Javneet said at the end there, we are, I think I've said this before, but just to say again, we are planning on streaming on another day again, or a different day again, because Tuesday doesn't work for Wilson anymore after this week. So we are thinking that it's probably going to end up possibly being every other Friday. So unfortunately, it won't be weekly anymore. It'll be bi-weekly, which kind of sucks because I kind of want to play more than that, especially right now. So I may try looking to setting something else up. But it's just going to be hard to find people who have the time. Yeah, there's that. I don't think this Friday counts, but maybe next Friday. My mic is not going the right way. Yeah. Next stream is gonna be tomorrow at 6 p.m. and we're playing a new game. It is spooky month. It is Halloween, and if I'm gonna be honest, I don't do well against horror stuff. I don't like the spookies, but it is the month, so I've decided that I'm gonna start playing Hellblade, Senua's Sacrifice. I've had this game for a while. I thought it was a little spooky, so I didn't play. I got it for my brother originally. Never played it for PS4. So we're gonna look towards playing that tomorrow. We're gonna start it tomorrow, and if what I saw is correct, it should only take like maybe 2-3 streams to do. And yeah, so that's what we're starting tomorrow. Gonna be spooky. Don't know if I'll like it. Or at least a little eerie. If you haven't yet, go ahead and check out my YouTube, my socials, and my Discord. There is a link right there to all of them. I've been posting a bit more to socials and Discord. That's where I usually update stuff. And then for YouTube, I'm currently working on the stream highlights video. I was kind of procrastinating a bit because of D&D stuff. But I'm currently working on it, so that should come out in the next couple days. And also in that link is my merch store, where you can find some of the cursed stuff I've made. And other than that, I think that's gonna do it. Yeah. Again, short session, but sometimes they're necessary. I'm going to raid someone real quick, and then I think that's how we will end it. Get that started, and yeah, I think that's it. All right, the raid is almost ready, so I guess I'll catch you guys. Oh no, my camera, not now. I'm trying to end, dude. There we go. Yeah, that's gonna do it then. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Bye bye. Good night, everyone.